Here we are. Pulling up the chat.
Okay. Hey, y'all. How is everyone? Hey, Hartley. Hey, Prickly Pear. Sin, Batty. How
Hey,
are you guys?
everybody.
Hey, Sweet. Shamat. Lavina. How are you guys? Good to see you.
Hey, everybody. Again. I see y'all. I see
Lacey here
y'all.
too. Hey, Lacey from Dearly.
Hey, Lacey. Send me pictures.
Hey, Watcher. CK. How are you? Brandy. Marie. Cassandra. Charlie. Rada. Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Didn't think I'd be live today. I'm gonna pin the um link to my join button if anybody wants to become a member. I think tonight we're gonna have a Google Meet. I think, I am blah. You know what I mean? I am truly blah.
Why? Do you know why?
Yeah,
Hey, good to see you. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm saying hi to people. Ash, PJ, Cassie, Warrior Grandma. Hello. I feel like I never say hi to anybody, so
Hey,
sorry. I'm taking a
everybody.
minute to say hi to people. Stitching Girl. Hello. Why are you blocked? Do you know why?
Yeah, I do. I do. It's a case of the blahs. No, it's because today the trial's back and I don't have to quote unquote work today, and
Yeah.
I swear to fuck, like I wish the truth had any idea what it was like to sit and start getting, because I didn't even know the bitch was live. And then I got a text that she was live talking about me. And I start listening, and like you just get fed the fuck up with people mentioning you that don't know you from Adam's house cat.
I know. It does suck because I feel like every time she goes live, we have to go live and clear up the crap that she says. Like, I don't give a shit if she wants to talk about me. Go ahead. Like, this whole community talks about everybody. That's what we do here. So most of the time I can sit back and laugh at her because, I don't give a fuck what she thinks. And she made some comment about Wendy V, that she gives history lessons and people don't like that. I laughed at that comment for sure because that's a joke. That's not at all why we don't like Wendy V, but go ahead. You think that, that's fine. But I feel like every time she goes live, we have to go live and fix what she said because she doesn't say the truth. And I don't know if she's speaking, like if she really believes what she's saying, or is she doing this on purpose because she wants some interaction back and forth. But I have no idea. I don't know. But we're going to
Right.
respond to the parts that, we need to respond to. And Republican Ash, I'm going to respond to you because you keep trying to call me out. You're not good at it. Please stop. You keep trying to say I don't like God. I know that you're mad because I
What?
didn't like.
What?
Yeah,
Wait. What?
she insists that I don't like God because she thinks that I called her a bad Christian. I probably did. When she put herself up on the cross and say that the DC crucified her, that bothered me. I'm not the only one it bothered. It bothered lots of people.
Yeah, that was stupid.
But I'm way
Stupid.
over it. Like I haven't thought about it since, but she's not going to be able to let go of it. And when she said the other day about Robbie to go play with his hamster's ashes, I read that comment out and I said it was, it was gross. It's a gross comment. So of course what she wants to do is explain why. And we'll play that clip. We'll play the clip and we'll talk about it. But my point is it's still going to be a gross comment even after the context, even after you say what Robbie said, even after, it's still going to be a gross comment. And if you think the comment is gross, then why are you saying it to someone else? You're no better. You're no better. Like someone, like, learn that lesson, Ash. If you're trying to be better, you think something that somebody said is so awful, don't say the same thing. It's bad. It's gross playing with someone's ashes. It's nasty. If Robbie said that to so and so, it's nasty. I don't agree with that. I don't want to speak like that. That's all I'm saying, my God. But whatever. Anyway, we'll talk about it when we get there.
Okay. Okay.
Steph put things on the internet has actually gone real life driving up to someone's home. I mean, yeah, I think that's, the theme that I got over there is, when Starlight, when. Yeah, that, like, I'm sorry, but that's all it is. It's just, what do you want us to do to Starlight? Honestly, what do you want us to do? Um, I've talked to Starlight about times that I've had issues with her behavior. She knows that. I think I've even said some of them publicly, contrary to what you think. But we'll get
Well,
there.
and
We'll talk into
right,
all this stuff.
right, yeah, because I'm like just like busting a gut. Like Steph, I'm just gonna say this: if you got a motherfucking problem, come over here and talk to me. It's that fucking simple. If you got a problem, come talk.
Yeah, I don't know why Steph seems to have beef with you, and I didn't think she had any real beef with me, but I have no idea. Whatever.
Well, I've seen it several times. Her saying shit, and you know what? I whatever. Say you. Obviously, you're allowed to say whatever you want. But if you got a problem, take a fucking link and tell me about myself. And we will see where it ends up. We can either work it out or we won't work it out. But either way, take a fucking link. And the truth, first don't change your fucking name. No matter how many links I give her, no matter how many times
Right.
I talk to her and tell her the truth, it's not good enough.
It's never good enough. No, never good enough. And we're decent to her when she comes in the stream. We're decent to her. We've even given her links, like you said, to come up and talk. She comes in the stream and derails the conversation almost always. Like, that's always what she does. It's always a whataboutism to something that happened a year ago or 2 years ago or however long ago, 5 minutes ago. Doesn't matter. Not on topic. She's insisting that somehow I did streams to support RDA. I'd love to see those streams. Anybody know where they are? Where did I do these streams to support RDA? I have no idea. I think RDA, they're pigs. They're a bunch of pigs, all of them. They're horrible human beings, in my opinion. I think that they're a waste of space. What are they doing at home in the middle of a work day on a Tuesday? Go get a job. Go work somewhere. Go be men. Fuck's sake. They're fucking embarrassing. They
Yeah.
sit around in women's drama in the middle of the day on a fucking Tuesday. Go do something meaningful with your life, for real. Go.
And I'll say this, at one time, Cosmic, and I have him blocked, like hard block.
Same. I
And
don't see any of that. I have them all blocked. I don't see any of their shit that they say in chats. I don't see them, and I certainly don't go to their pages. I don't look at their shit. The only time I ever see their shit is if it gets dropped in a Discord.
what but I was told what he was saying, like they used to love me, blah blah blah. They loved me. I liked you. Yes, I thought you were funny. You're very, you could be very charismatic. Absolutely. When I asked you to, just respect my boundaries because I'm allowed to set them.
Yeah, that's what it
Um,
was. We
yeah,
asked them to respect our boundaries. That was it. We just said, while you're in here, while you're in, in Steph's chat, wherever, like, can you please just refrain? And they absolutely were so offended by that it's caused all this since
yes,
then. It's
yes.
childish. It's childish, embarrassing. Just shut up. Nobody
Um,
gives a fuck. Literally, nobody cares what you have to
right.
say. I don't.
I think it's great that y'all don't go real life. You may want to talk to your friend about that. I'm just saying, because digging into somebody, going to their house, digging into all their shit, that's going real life. And I will say this: if I see any proof that Starlight saved Robbie any info about Amanda, I will denounce her live in public. How's that for you, Sock? And no, I won't stop calling you old dirty sock because you are literally that one fucking sock that just lingers in the bottom of the basket that you're hoping someday you find a match for so you can throw it in the drawer and shut the drawer.
All right. Let's share this. Let's talk.
Buster's on the stand. See what you're making me miss? Fucking bitch.
All right. Is it in?
Yeah.
All right. Let's listen to this.
Which brings me to Randy and Wendy. Receipts or it didn't happen. Receipts or it didn't happen. You have no proof Starlight passed Rob anything.
Pause
Well,
it.
first of all,
Okay.
The reason, stupid, that we kept saying receipts or it didn't happen is because Hooker kept writing, did receipts or it didn't happen? Ain't that right to DC? So we were mocking her.
Well, and it is receipts or it didn't happen. Listen to what she says right here, where she tries to say that I don't have a right to ask for receipts. She's going to make us tell this fucking story again, which is, I don't understand why she doesn't get it. Write it down so you don't forget. Listen to what she says right here.
don't act like she's above it, because we all know that's not the case. But secondly, honest question, Randy, Wendy, what would you do if Mander did come forward with proof that Starlight sent information to Robbie?
What do you want us to do? What is it that you want us to do? Stop being her friend?
Yes, that's what she wants. She wants Starlight to be out in the desert like she is, because you know that Tracy lives with a sponge up her vagina, out in the desert, dry and all alone because she has nobody and never will have anybody. Where's your fucking neck? That's what I was going to say the other day when you said, Randy, you kept saying that you was going to keep your boot on my neck. And I was going to say, bitch, I can't because you ain't got no neck. Your picture's right here in my face and you don't have a neck. Where is it?
Oh, I know. Absolutely fucking nothing.
I love it that you think we're her mom or dad or boss or anything to her. I don't understand what you want us to do other than just denounce her and never be her friend anymore. I have no problem telling Starlight when I'm upset with something she's done, and she fucking well knows it. She'll tell you that herself. Everyone knows it. I don't know why you don't know it.
Right, Ash.
But in this particular situation, they were doxing Starlight, which I noticed you didn't mention. I find that weird.
Yeah.
Doxing Starlight's family. And I know you heard it because you heard all the rest of this shit.
Doxed me.
Doxed Randy. Told Starlight there was more to come and that she was being held responsible for everything that Robbie did. And when asked for proof, said, we don't need to give proof. We don't need to give proof. And then when they finally squeaked out what their pathetic proof was, they looked at his Twitter and saw that he thanked her for joining his membership. And they swore that absolutely no one else ever got a thank you ever in the history of ever. And all we had to do was scroll down and see not one, but two other people that were thanked because it's a bot. It's an automatic thing that happens. He doesn't even do it. They look like morons.
She skipped over that part too. She completely skipped over that part too.
Skipped all that too, didn't you? I find that odd. Why are you skipping that part?
I find it odd that you decided this was the picture you was going to go with. But I digress.
All right.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I am. Listen,
no, I know you're upset. I know that you're upset.
Because I'm fed up. Like it literally hit me the other night. Like I keep getting on here and I'm like, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. And then it hit me the other night. Literally, you're fighting with Amanda. Amanda, somebody that you was cool with, that told you how much she liked you and respected you, blah, blah. Everything hit me the other night. I'm like, I can't even believe this. And then you have this person with a mullet over there running her spaghetti sucker like she knows one damn thing. with RDA in her chat dogging us. You need to drink many more of them drinks you got in your hand there, ma'am. And shut the fuck up.
Absolutely fucking nothing. Wendy, you are the last person on this platform that ever gets to say receipts or it didn't happen.
Listen to her reason why. This is fantastic. This is probably my favorite part.
You, ma'am, are the one that told Diane that she does not have to give a damn receipt to anyone.
Okay, that's a lie, first of all. That's a lie. What I told Diane was that she doesn't have to show Corey or Tiffany a damn thing because they were speaking on her sister that died. They were throwing that in her face, trying to get her to show them receipts using that. So I told her, you don't have to show them a damn thing. Now, the part that you keep forgetting is that there were many other times. Randy's heard me. Several people in your chat have heard me scream, beg, cry, demand to see a fucking receipt from Diane.
Yep.
Many, 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 many more times than the one time I told her she didn't have to show Tiffany or Corey a fucking thing. Why do you forget to tell that part of the story every time?
It doesn't fit, does it? It doesn't fit.
It bothers me that you keep making me have to tell this story to correct the fact that you're lying. Write it down. I have begged, screamed, cried, demanded, bargained, everything I could think of to get her to show some receipts to somebody. Someone, anyone. And she wouldn't. One time, I said she doesn't have to show Corey or Tiffany a damn thing, and I fucking stand by it. Don't show them pigs anything. Fuck them forever.
Neither one of them has.
I still stand by that today.
I do too. Neither one of them has ever in the history of ever helped a soul on this platform except themselves.
Right. Fuck them forever, using her sister as some kind of bargaining chip to pressure her into saying things. You're so wrong, Tracy. You're so fucking wrong.
But Tracy can relate to never throwing out a super chat, to never, ever helping anyone on this platform. Instead, what does she do? She says, oh, of course, Randy's going live. Grocery money, honey. Whenever you went live 77 times, like, it's my birthday, but I'm not asking for anything because I look like an e-bagger. Oh, it's my birthday. We know you were 111. Happy fucking birthday, bitch.
All right, let's hear the rest of this.
Hope it was everything you dreamed of.
Exactly, Sarah. My issue with Wendy is she speaks like she's absolutely certain that this or that didn't happen when she has no actual. Exactly.
Here's what I'm actually certain, Sarah, which you never. Poor Sarah. God bless Sarah. She's like, I don't talk badly about you, bitch. Every comment you ever make ever is something negative about me, ever, in the history of ever. But anyway, I digress. Don't give a fuck, Sarah. I don't care. Say what you got to say. But I am absolutely 100% certain that they showed no receipts or proof that Starlight was giving Robbie anything. They showed no receipts or proof. What they did show was a joke, and we proved that as well. I am absolutely 100% certain. Now, am I absolutely positively 100% certain that Starlight didn't give Robbie anything? No. I know what she said. I know what he said.
Right.
He said that he got all that information off of their Facebook because they were Facebook friends. That's what he said. Right. And Starlight said that she didn't give him anything. I know what they've said, but I am 100% absolutely certain that their proof was trash and that they accused her and held her responsible and doxed her based on that proof. That's what I am 100% responsible or absolutely sure about.
And in the same live said, we were friends on Facebook, Robert. Is that where you got my information?
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. That's exactly where he got the information, from the Facebook where you guys were friends. How's that go to Starlight? How's that Starlight's fault? So you keep trying to make Starlight involved. It's Starlight's fault. She has to pay all the penalties. She's not even involved.
Which is
But
why
you
I
keep
said,
going, Trish. Keep
show
going.
me
Let's
and prove it. Show me and prove it, and I'll denounce her because I know she didn't do it. I look, I know that I'm saying this with conviction, but them two imbeciles sat on the panel and said, Robert, we were friends on Facebook. Is that where you got all my information?
And then still tried to blame Starlight after that comment. Nice.
Yes, and then the hill they chose to die on was that he never ever thanked anyone ever for joining his membership, and his Twitter's full of it.
Because it's a bot. It's an automatic thing that happens. He doesn't even do it. He doesn't even go to Twitter and write it. It just happens. It shows up on Twitter. I guess it's linked. Must be linked to his channel somehow. But you go ahead and keep talking, True. Keep running your mouth. Let's hear what else she has to say.
Please don't sit up there and act like Starlight wouldn't pass private information. And Starlight, please quit lying. It wasn't an actual dox. It's been proven.
Where's your outrage that I was doxxed the other day?
Oh, she don't care. She don't care about that.
Where's the outrage her dad was doxxed?
She don't care. She didn't even mention it.
No.
Didn't even mention it. It was so weird to me. You're so against this stuff. You're so against it. You're so morally righteous. 2 doxes right in front of your face. You didn't say a damn word. Okay. Interesting. Because that was against Starlight. You like that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You hate her that much.
She did not have to show receipts is the day you lost the right to say receipts or it didn't happen.
Okay, you're full of shit. I will always say receipts or it didn't happen. You're not going to stop me, nanny boo-boo. You're not going to stop me. I haven't lost the right to say that. I demanded to see receipts. Many, many, many more times than I told her she didn't have to show Corey or Tiffany a damn thing. And I stand by it. I hope she never shows them a damn thing. Never.
And I think that's probably why the lump came in my throat, is because Steph in the chat heard us on the phone begging.
That's my problem. Yes, Steph, speak up, girl. You know that's true. You've heard us on the phone crying, begging, demanding, bargaining, anything we could think of to get receipts out of that woman. You know that's true. Why are you saying nothing? Because you hate Starlight too? And I don't hate Starlight, so therefore it's okay for this bitch to lie on me? Like, come on.
I'm lowering them, Ash. I'm lowering them.
In my opinion.
Yeah, well, your opinion ain't worth shit right now. Sorry, girl.
Others may feel differently.
Yes, I believe everybody else feels differently. I think you're the only one that feels like this. Or maybe not. Maybe there's others that feel that way too. I don't know. But I know I feel very differently. It is receipts or it didn't happen. It absolutely is. Especially if the punishment is going to be your personal information gets doxed out.
You know what?
We'll have some proof. You better have some proof.
She said, okay, so what's coming up is didn't Randy throw out called Wendy V's Discord dirty, which I don't like to talk about Wendy V. Wendy V dislikes me far much more than I dislike her. But can someone slip that screenshot in my DMs? I don't have time to look it up, of the docs. Just one of the doxes.
Yeah, we have all the proof. We just haven't put any of it out because I don't want to. I don't really want to fight with them. I'm just not interested. I don't care.
I'm not either. It is what it is. You know, if I hadn't seen the docs, I wouldn't have said a word. Think about that. Yes, I accused Michelle of being a mole, me and about 25 other people.
Okay, we're gonna get to Michelle. Don't say that yet, because there's a clip that goes with that.
Okay.
Let's finish this clip. Let's finish this clip.
Down. I'm popping down.
Remember when she was obsessed with Wog's penis?
I have no idea.
But God forbid.
I don't know who was obsessed with Wog's penis. No idea. It better not be me. Please, God, don't let it be me. I wasn't obsessed with it, right?
I'm 100% sure that's neither one of us.
Okay, thank God.
Mander and Hooker go around calling Lycan Little Peanut. And I do have to say that I think it's stupid.
Thank you. Yes, that's all we said. It's stupid. It's dumb.
But
it was cute maybe twice, and then after that, it's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, they act like we, the normal people.
I love how we're not normal. She's normal, Randy, and we're not.
Well, if this is what we have to stand against,
Don't see what's going on.
Oh, and what do you see? Tell us. What do you see?
Wasn't it Randy, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Randy that accused Michelle of being a mole in a Discord?
Okay, so let's tell that story, because I don't know why. Yeah, again, I feel like we've told the story 18 times, but we'll tell it again. Someone take some fucking notes and send them to her so she doesn't have to keep mentioning this shit. At least 2 different people came to me in my Discord. My Discord was new at the time, telling me that they were uncomfortable with Michelle because they said they thought she was a mole. They didn't give me any proof or anything. And I didn't feel like it was okay to kick her because of that, because there was no proof. So instead, what I did was I changed her setting so that she wasn't in the room with them anymore. She was in a whole different room with everybody else. She was in the general room with everybody else. So she didn't lose access to anybody, but they wanted a place where she wasn't there. And it's an awkward situation. I was brand new. My Discord was brand new. So she found out like instantly. I don't know how she noticed, but maybe she was in the room that she had gotten kicked out of. She found out instantly, and she messaged me, and she's like, that's okay. This Discord isn't for me. You do dirty things in here, which no, I don't. And I can show you the messages if you want me to, but I'd rather not. You do dirty things in here. And so I told her, I said, no one likes a two-face. Don't be two-faced. That's what I said to her.
Welcome, Angela. Thank you for joining. You're going to love it here.
So yeah, so I said something. She said something nasty to me. I said something nasty back. That's the story. Did I handle it the best? Absolutely not. I was brand new at Discord. I panicked. I didn't know what else to do. But it's a dumb story. I don't know why Michelle is still mad about it. I hope she's not. Please, by all means, accept my apology and get the fuck over it. That's the dumbest story ever.
Yeah, I'm over it. Build a bridge.
Really? Really? I hope you're not still bothered by it. I apologize that I did not handle that maybe the best way I could have. But I panicked. And I thought, well, I'm making the rooms anyway. I was still adjusting the rooms anyway. I'll just move her out of this room. You guys can have this room. And that way you can feel comfortable saying things you want to say. And you don't have to worry about it. And Michelle was in the general room with everybody else. She didn't lose access to anybody. She had access to all the same people. And she noticed instantly, got pissed, said something nasty. I said something nasty back, called her two-faced. And that was it. We've never spoken since. And apparently, she's still bothered. I hope not. I hope she's not still bothered.
Well, apparently Tracy's still bothered over it because, like she said, I woke up in a bad mood. I was shocked when you said that. Not you.
Right. You always
not
wake up
you
so,
waking up in a bad mood. Yeah.
so giddy and light.
Yeah, always so happy.
You wake up not on your mattress as per usual.
Precious.
Anyway, Michelle, I apologize. I did not handle that the best way I could have. There was no proof to be shown. I would have, I would have gotten it if there was any. There was none, and they said there was none. They just said they were really uncomfortable. So I tried to make people comfortable. That's what I tried to do. Obviously, I did not handle that well. Maybe there's a better way I could have handled that. I can't think of a better way I could have handled that, but maybe there is a better way. Please don't still be mad about it. No one's sitting around talking about you being a mole. Literally no one, except for Truth right here.
Right. And should I have yelled that from Wendy B's panel? Absolutely not. I was upset. I got up there and they let Corey on panel. I mean, it was just like a clusterfuck. So
because that's what they do. They trick you up on panel and then they let 8 other people come up and attack you because that's cool to do, I guess. I don't know. I think that's ridiculous, but whatever.
Well, and it happened. It happened, and I've apologized, and I'm not apologizing again. I've probably given 3 apologies for it, and I give no more. Either get over it or don't. That's up
Yeah,
to you.
that's how I feel too. Get over it or don't. Yeah. All right, let's listen. This clip is taking all my life.
I could be wrong on this because my memory is not nearly as good as some of your all.
Well, you should start taking notes so that we'll have less of these embarrassing situations.
Yes.
She had no receipts. She just threw it out there to the wind. But then she apologizes and everything's supposed to be okay.
Yeah. Yes. That's what people do when they fuck up. They apologize. And it's supposed to be okay. What else do you want her to do? Bleed? What else is Randy supposed to do?
Right. But the part that's supposed to be okay was when Michelle said, I accept your apology. That's what happened. Michelle accepted the apology. But,
So yeah, it's supposed to be okay after that. What do you so your idea is that you apologize, accept apologies, and still hang on to it? Let it go. Let it go. You'll be much lighter as a person. Let it go. Usually that's how apologies work, mind you. You say sorry, the other person accepts, and you get to go on in peace. That's how that goes. Hopefully everybody's learned a lesson by the end of it.
Here's Tracy. Good. The only embarrassing
I don't get it.
The only thing embarrassing is Randy talking about my hair when she had that Uncle Fester cut for how long? Until it grew out.
We're doing something. Don't let her be in here derailing the stream.
Well, no, let's give her a link.
Okay.
But keep playing. Go ahead. I'm gonna drop the link. Hear your words back, Tracy. Hear your words back. All the shit that
Well, I already shut it down because all right. Well,
you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to shut it down.
Well, I figured she was coming up. So, well, let me know if she gets up here. All right, pull me back in, please.
Okay.
And act as if they know for a fact that Starlight did not pass information to.
At no time did we ever say that we know that for a fact.
Never.
Stop twisting what was said. We never said we knew that for a fact. What we said was that their proof was shit and that they were going to continue to dox Starlight based on that shitty proof. That's what we said.
Which, did she? I don't know. Mander hasn't come with any proof. So I have no idea whether she did or not. But she's
Isn't it weird that we should supposedly be agreeing on this topic? Why does everything have to be a fucking fight? We're agreeing.
Well, hello, you little petty betties.
Yeah, we're petty. I love that. We're petty.
I'm sorry my hair is so offensive, Randy.
Well, it's just right here in my face. It's not offensive. I just said you had a mullet and you do.
Not anymore. It grew. I changed it. I got it cut.
Same. My hair grew too from my Uncle Fester cut. Same.
Okay. But I didn't say anything about your hair. I didn't make any personal attacks against you.
Okay, Tracy, what would it be like if you woke up in the morning with somebody talking about you that I never talk about you?
Bullshit.
Matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, I make it a point from now on to not mumble your name on one of my live streams.
Randy, I gave you content. Why can't you be grateful?
Unless you come in chat, then I mumble your name.
I gave you content. Why can't you just be grateful?
Well, are you going to make fun because I'm
calling out your lies constantly, Tracy?
Do I what?
Do you think we enjoy having to correct your lies constantly?
I didn't lie.
You did. You absolutely did.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. And Friday, you'll be hearing the clips about everything I said.
Okay, well, then what do you say to the things that we've said about these clips?
I haven't been listening. I just tuned in when Randy was talking about my mullet and the fact that I'm drinking a beer.
Then you should probably rewind and go listen to what we've said.
More beer. I look. I drink beer. I'm not judging you for drinking a beer.
Yeah, you kind of are.
How?
I mean, maybe I should go drink some more beer.
Yes, and it'll chill you the
And
fuck
she
out
uses
is what I
this
meant.
picture.
But
Look what's in
twist
her
it.
hand.
Twist it.
I'm a big girl. I can drink a beer if I want.
Okay, Tracy.
Okay.
Nobody
You
can
said-
say anything about you two.
You
Have
said
a total come apart.
no one's having to come apart.
Pick a band
You
and
said that we said that there's absolute proof that Starlight didn't give Robbie any
say that.
information on Mandolin. We absolutely
Ice
never
cream
said
cone.
that. What
I
we
did
you
not
said,
say there's absolute. No, I did not say that you all said there's absolute proof. No, I did not.
all right, hold on.
Rewind.
Hold on.
hold on, we're gonna play your words for you. Your
Don't
sound
see
is
what's going on.
bad.
It's
Wasn't
not
it
playing.
Randy, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Randy that accused Michelle of being a mole in a disc
Yeah, we got past that
nearly as
already.
good as some of your alls?
I don't know where it is in
She
the
had no
script.
receipts. She just threw it out there to the wind,
It's on
but then
bad.
she apologizes and everything's supposed to be okay.
Okay, we already addressed that. That's not what we're talking about.
And I brought that up for a reason.
All right, well, we'll get to that.
Not because Michelle has a
I
problem
don't
with
get
it.
it. I don't get it. For Randy and Wendy to sit up there and act as if they know for a fact that Starlight did not pass information to Robbie, which
That is the lie. There's your words
The
right
way You
there.
all behaved on the live stream.
What
You
was
said-
it? Okay. Wait. What was the proof that we showed, Tracy, that she
Membership thing that I even said was bogus.
hold on. So but show me our words where we said she never did it. They said Robbie never thanks people ever in the history of ever. Does he thank
You all on
anybody
that.
for joining his membership? They said that.
You all on
That
that.
what?
I agreed with this, where you're going with this.
Okay,
Proof
then
has
why
been shown.
lie? Then why lie? And furthermore, then in the
The whole
same
point
breath,
is you sit up here and act like Starlight
Hold
is
on,
above
Truth.
doing
no,
that.
we didn't. No, we didn't.
Yes,
We
you
was
did.
proving them wrong. Furthermore than that, Robbie sat on his panel, shared the screen. Now I'm just saying this because I didn't. Okay. And showed where he got all the information because he was friends with Hooker on Facebook. And furthermore than that, Hooker sat up there and she said, Robert, we're friends on Facebook. Is that where you got my information?
I don't watch Creepy
So
Robbie.
you skewed over every bit of that. Every bit of it. You just
I
passed
didn't-
over.
I didn't just pass over it because I didn't know about it because I don't watch Creepy Robbie. My whole point was you two sat up here and
That
acted
was
like
on-
Starlight would
that was
never
on-
do something like that.
No, we did not.
That was the way you came off in that live stream.
Well, maybe
No,
to
it-
you, but not to anybody else, because that is not what we did. We
Not
wanted to see
anybody
the proof.
else, just
And
not
for
to your
your-
people.
Well, I don't know who all the people are, but we made it very clear that we wanted to see proof that she did that, because the consequences are that her family gets to enjoy being doxxed because of it, when there's no proof that she did anything.
There's proof she did it to me. Y'all never said a word about it. Oh, you didn't see it though, right?
What did she do to you? Pass that article thing around?
No,
That's
it wasn't an article. It was my whole family ancestry.
I thought that was Samara.
Nope. That's what Starlight sent to Alicia. Was a website of my stalker. It
Is
had
she
my
going in and
son's
out
docs in
anymore?
it.
Yeah, you're going in and out, Tracy. Your audio is going in and out.
I don't know how to fix it.
I don't know.
And then she lies on her panel and says, the worst thing I've done is pass the truth information to Alicia, but it wasn't a dox. It's been proven time and time again. It is a dox.
Have you ever, Tracy, ever gotten over something in less than 10 years?
All the time.
Name 3 things.
I'll be over this as soon as I get down off the panel.
I doubt that because you just literally said clips are going to be shown Friday.
They are, because I'm not lying.
You're not lying about what?
Okay, so
Sitting up here calling
Starlight
me a
said,
liar.
Starlight said, yeah, you absolutely did lie, and we just played it. I don't know why you're not getting it, but everybody else seems to get it fine. Starlight said that they were archived Facebook posts, and she's apologized a million times. And I believe Manda is the one who gave that stuff to Starlight in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't think for 1 minute that Starlight was the only grubby little paws that was on it.
Yeah.
She is
So
the
she's
one that
apologized
gave it.
She said she's apologized a million times. What else do you need to happen here?
She wants you to send her a vial of blood.
Like, what do you want? What do you
This
want?
is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So Starlight fucks up, makes a total mess, apologizes, and all is well.
Absolutely
Forgive other
not.
people.
Okay, is it not well? What else do you want her to do?
Not well. I don't
Okay,
trust
what
the
else do you
sneaky
want her
little
to do?
bitch.
What do you want her to do?
I don't care what she does.
The thing is
She
this.
can't
I
hurt
don't
me
blame-
anymore.
Well,
I
how can she make this
Oh.
right? How can she make it right? Is there a way to make this right?
No, I just think it's real funny that you're all sitting up here saying, and Starlight got doxxed because of this. Who gives a fuck if Starlight gets doxxed?
There it is.
Yeah, see that's
She don't
true.
give a fuck who she doxes.
But
That's
hold
not true. That
Tracy,
isn't true,
listen,
Tracy.
hold on. Let me tell you something. I understand why you would be pissed at Starlight. Completely. Somebody doxes me, I'm pissed. Everybody knows my name. I'm allowed to say my name. You're not.
Yeah, I'm angry about it. It's my son.
I don't blame you. It would be, you talk about my kids, I'm coming at you. You share shit about my kids, I'm coming at you. I get it, Tracy, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. She talked about Starlight's dad. Where was that brought up in your live today? She doxed my name. Where was that brought up in your live today?
Okay, I didn't hear her dox your name, but I don't think saying, and I don't want to repeat it because you all think it's a dox.
It is
But
a dox.
a three-letter name.
It was a threat.
What?
An actual dox.
It was a threat.
Sit over here act like I was defending Mander and Hooker.
I'm not going to act like that. I'm not acting. I didn't feel like you were defending them. But I'm
saying what everybody else in the community thinks is anytime Starlight fucks up, you all overlook it.
That isn't true.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
You are.
Right, Jenna. So now it depends on who it is that gets doxxed. That's fucked up. Anyone getting doxxed is wrong. That's how
right
I
for your
feel.
grandma. This is
Brady.
how it feels, Tracy. Your opinion counts. My opinion doesn't.
That's not true. I even said on my live stream, your opinion counts.
I didn't hear you say that. I heard you say, oh, Randy's live. Is she grocery money making? Why would you make fun of somebody that may or may not be on hard times when you yourself have been on hard times? Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
Lady,
why do you belittle people?
Times.
Why do you belittle people?
You of all people want to know why I belittle people?
Yes, I do.
Randy, that's what your whole channel is based on.
Why do you belittle people? Don't skirt around it. Answer it.
Well, I don't know why I said that.
Okay, let me ask you this. Someone said Truth doxed Starlight on her community post and on a live stream way before Starlight sent that archive to Science Girl. Why is that being overlooked?
Nope, I put up her mugshot.
With her city,
and,
yes, where she lives. But
I didn't realize it had the city on it.
Okay, so because you didn't realize the full content of what you had. It's
What are y'all not catching on to? I don't care about me being doxxed.
then why are you up here crying
Son.
about it?
Because her son was involved in that report or that whatever that was.
Truth still has my mugshot on her thumbnail. Ugh. It's ugly.
I'm sure you still have the hernia videos up. Touche, Starlight. Touche.
All right. Well, if we're not
Clearly,
going to
but the
anything,
thing, I mean, but what is there to? They don't like one another. But what does that have to do with me and you? We have never got, and said everything Starlight does is okay. Da 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 da.
No, you say you didn't see it.
We
When
didn't
anything's
see
brought
it.
to your attention, you say you didn't see it. Just like
Listen-
the RDA thing. You thought I came up here to change the subject. No.
You did, but it's
that
okay.
wasn't that wait. That
Okay.
wasn't the comment. The comment about calling y'all pedo supporters because of the person that Molly had on panel. That was completely off the subject. That's what I was referring to.
Okay, but you did do that.
Maybe I did. Yeah, I probably did because
Oh
Mallory
my
was
God, Republican Ash wants up.
oh fuck. Okay, one at a time. Check and
Just-
make sure it's her before we get porned.
It's me. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, just hold on, Ash. Hold on.
Because Mallory was saying y'all should make t-shirts. Yes.
Not you all. I've never been a Mallory supporter.
Well, then if you weren't involved in it, then it wasn't directed at you.
Well, that's not what you said, though. You said
Yes, it is.
everybody in that chat.
Whoever was in that chat supporting it, that's who I included. If you were not in that chat supporting it, then you were not.
I was in that chat. I went
Were
on
you-
that panel.
Were
I
you
had no idea that man was going to say that shit.
Then
I thought he really was a bunkie of Chris Watts.
Okay, then it's not about you. Not including you then. If you weren't in there supporting it, then you're not included in that.
Okay, so 3 years later, you can say everybody but the truth.
I would have said that day if I'd known you had an issue with it.
Who
This is the
doesn't
first
have
time
an
I'm hearing-
issue with being called a pedo supporter?
This is the first time that I have heard, other than the day that you made that comment in the chat, this right now is the first time that we've ever even had this conversation.
That's because I don't go live every single time somebody says something stupid.
Well, then by all means, save it up for 3 years and then come at me with it.
okay,
great idea.
that's what I'll do.
Great. Well, I can't wait till 3 years from now when I find out what I said today that pissed you off.
You
Okay.
realize that holding on to all this stuff is just messing your life up, right? Why?
No, my life is fine. Don't tell me about my life, Randy.
Listen, I don't
Because
care
I'm
about
not the one that comes on here and cries I'm in a bad way every time I get myself in a pickle.
Okay, listen.
That would be you, Randy.
Oh, yeah, that happened once because I was having something personal going on,
once.
Tracy. Again,
That's only
belittle
happened
somebody.
once, right?
Belittle
Okay.
somebody. Belittle somebody.
That's all you do is belittle people.
Belittle.
What the fuck?
Speaking of belittling, where the fuck's your neck?
Okay, guys.
Where's my neck? I don't know. Last
Yeah.
I heard you were going to put fucking boots on it, bitch.
I can't find it, bitch.
Okay. Have a good.
Put a
I'll
light bulb in your motherfucking mouth, you Uncle Fester looking motherfucker.
Nice try. You'll have to come up with something better than that, Tracy.
Yeah. Like you're going to have to come up with something better than the dirty sock.
No, that's a perfect name. I don't know who came up with it. I don't remember if it was Carla or if it was Behaving or if it was Samara, but it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect if you're
A
in
dirty
preschool.
sock.
If you're in preschool. Let's
And it
just
always-
face it. You're all two-faced. It is what it is.
No. You're two-faced. You came on our panel the other day. You sat here and we explained everything to you, told you the truth about it. Then you left it. You said, okay,
Your
I
truth.
understand. No. I don't believe in saying my truth. I believe in
Your
saying the truth. And you said, okay, I understand. You got off the panel, went from chat to chat saying they lied to me.
I did not.
Then
I
you
did
wonder
not.
why. Then
I
you
don't
wonder
go chat
why
to chat
people
anytime.
get upset with you. Then you wonder why people get upset with you. This is why. Because you say, hold
The
on.
thing is,
You
you're
say,
saying
but
I'm belittling people
you
while
do
you've got
belittle
my
people.
picture, while you've got my picture on your fucking screen.
That's because it's your video, Tracy.
This is just a clip from your
That's
video.
your profile picture.
My mullet, talking about my neck, but I
Yeah.
belittle people. Did I
Yep.
make one personal insult to you?
Well, you can now.
Community
because I-
post. Did I
You
go
made
after your
several-
looks or Wendy's looks
Several.
one time?
Several insults on your stream today because I was going live, because I was going to respond to your lies. That's why.
And I said you had every right to respond.
But you said she has every right to respond. Grocery money, honey.
Oh my God, Randy, are you really going to cry about that? Would it have been better if I would have said Marcia money, honey? Do you remember that?
Hell yeah, I remember. She lied on me and said I didn't get swatted. You're fucking right, I did it.
You didn't get swatted. If you got swatted,
I recorded it, you dumb
Fucking
bitch. It's on my
busting
channel.
your door down and shit.
No, because I happened
Quit
to
acting
be
like it.
outside and they
You
put
gotta
me
get
on
out
the
of it.
ground.
With fucking
They
cops
had
with
guns.
guns.
They had
They
guns
didn't have
to
their
me.
guns out. Their guns were out. Yes, their guns were out.
I've never seen proof of that.
Then play my video, Tracy.
The one where you and Brian are fighting.
After that, I
never
got
seen
swatted.
the cops.
Well, then play the video. I recorded them. They
Care.
said they called in a
I mean,
SWAT.
I do care because I don't want to see you get hurt.
No, you don't care, Tracy. They
Come
said that
on,
my
stop it.
husband was holding a gun to my head and trying to kill me and my kids. And that's why I got swatted. So keep running your lies. That's why I don't
Like I said, I don't want to see anybody
That's
get
why
hurt. You
I-
can sit here and
okay.
say whatever you want.
And that right there is why I never ever dox. You literally dox Starlight with her city, even though oopsie, you didn't see it on your community page, and all you can say is I didn't see it.
Oh, come on, you all. Doxed her with her city. She has made love up to the people that originally fucking doxed her.
And so have you, Tracy.
Really? Who originally doxed me?
Who knows?
Was it Brian? That's
How
the first
can you
person.
sit there and say that, Randy?
I think it was Brian. It was Brian, and now you're friends with him.
Brian
So
dropped
what's the difference?
my phone number in his chat. And trust me when I say he got paid back in full.
Okay, so
And he doxed
he's
you.
he's
And
the
he
first
doxed
person
your
who doxed-
kid.
No, Savage doxed my kid. But we won't talk about Savage, will we?
You can.
No, I will. I'm not afraid of her like you.
Honey, when have you ever seen me be afraid of anybody on this platform?
You're afraid of Savage. It was quite apparent when you ran over there to try
I
to
wasn't
put her
afraid
up
of
her
Savage.
panel.
I wasn't afraid of Savage.
If that doesn't make any sense, if she's afraid of her, why would she go to her panel?
Because she
She's
didn't want her
obviously
ass
not-
drug any more than what Savage was getting ready
No,
to
no, no,
do.
no, 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 no. Savage said that night. She said, "It's not you, Randy. It's not you. It's not you.
Yeah,
It's
she wasn't
Diane."
dragging us. She was
But
dragging
the fact of
Diana.
the matter was, it was you. Because you were fully supportive of Diane having
Yes.
Molly on panel. You said that.
I know what I said was I understood her need for an apology.
You said you supported it.
I supported her need for an apology. Absolutely.
Okay,
Randy,
you
none
can
of us-
twist it any
I'm
way
not
you
gonna
want. I don't give a
None of us
shit.
Because
thought-
when I
none of us
when
said it
I-
was a good idea to have Molly up there, though. We all told her that it was not a
yes,
good idea.
it was
to have
a
her up.
terrible idea, terrible thing to do. Blah blah blah.
We all
Didn't
told her
listen.
that.
Here we are. And furthermore than that, when
Yeah, it's so bad to have Molly on panel, but you can rip the fuck out of sick children, take their fucking money, the community's money, but we'll
Prove it.
stand by you for that.
prove it, prove it.
No, nobody's okay with that either.
Show me where I've ripped a child in my life. Show me where I've
I'm talking
stolen
about
money
you.
in
I'm
my
talking
life.
about you stood with her when she did that.
Tracy, don't talk about stuff you don't know about. How about you try that? How about you try for once in your life to not talk about
You're going to
shit
sit
you
here
don't
and
know
tell
about?
me that you didn't accept Diane back as your friend after the St. Jude shit?
Of course I did. Yes, I did.
Okay, that's all I said.
But you don't know or care what anybody goes through. You only want to
Boof
talk
for
about
having
what
Molly
you
go
go
lightly
through.
on panel.
You only want to
Because
talk
you
about what
didn't
you
want
go.
Savage dragging your fucking ass.
It wasn't. I don't know
Oh
why.
my God. You couldn't be more wrong if you tried.
It
I know,
You
wasn't.
couldn't be
Randy.
more
I know.
wrong if you
But
tried.
listen,
I know.
it wasn't just about having Molly on panel. Yes, that was a terrible idea. That's not why anyone's friendships ended, thow. The friendships
Well,
ended.
Wendy, I know your friendship was shaky.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta go
from
tell
jump.
my roast.
Yes, her and I were done long before she came back.
Hold on.
But
To sit here and say that Randy didn't continue to support Diane after the St.
she
Jude
loved her
situation
friend. Yes,
is
she
a
loved her
fucking
friend.
lie.
She did. She loved her friend. Yes. The problem that we had after the Molly panel was that once again, Diane ran and hid and refused to address the shitstorm that she created. That's what ended the friendships. Not that she had
No,
Molly on
Diane
panel.
didn't run to Savage's panel, and I don't believe she told Randy to.
No, but
Randy
she
went
should
over
have.
there because Savage was starting to drag her ass.
Well, she wanted to explain. Yeah, Diane is the one who should have gone over there, in my opinion. But she didn't.
Absolutely. 100%. I'm back. Diane should have taken that link. Diane should have went over there, or Diane should have at least came in chat when her friend, quote unquote, friend was on panel. But here's what, Tracy. Yet again, I'm sitting here trying to explain to you. Absolutely, I supported Diane after. I loved her.
But you
We
didn't love her
were.
enough.
Let me speak. I loved her. I wanted her to make things right. I, honest to God, thought everything would be okay. I did. So I hate the way that you fucking enjoy people's pain. Like you get off on it. Like I'm 100% sure that you grab that dildo under your couch, and when somebody on here gets their feelings hurt, you whoop it out and use it. That's how I feel about you.
Well, I don't have that dildo underneath my couch, but thank you for bringing that up. I don't get joy out of people being hurt.
You do.
I
You
just
do.
call out what you all refuse to.
Bullshit.
Randy, you can sit here and say bullshit till the fucking cows come home. It doesn't change anything.
You call out what makes you mad. We call out what upsets us. There's nothing wrong with it being different. You do.
Okay.
But when you stir shit, you never want to lick the spoon.
I don't stir shit. Rarely. I can't believe that my live got this much attention from you.
Because we are fed up with you going live and mentioning us when we don't mention you.
So you're fed up with people telling the truth.
Okay, well let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you say that I'm not allowed to ask for receipts ever again because I told Diane not to show Corey or Tiffany.
No, you didn't. You didn't just limit it to Corey and Tiffany.
No,
She
yes, I
did
did.
too.
Yes,
Yes,
I
she
absolutely
did.
did. Yes, I did.
Absolutely.
We'll find the clip of that too. You said,
Right,
Diane,
go on
don't you show a goddamn thing.
I did not say GD. I don't say that, but I probably said damn. I told her not to because they were talking about her sister and all of that. There have been many, many, many other times, more times, where I have begged, bargained, cried, screamed at her to show receipts. So why do you not mention that
That's
part?
why it shocked me when you said that she didn't have to show receipts.
Right, because they were using her sister against her. She didn't have to show them a damn thing. I'm talking about the other times, though, that I absolutely did ask for receipts. Many, many, many times. Why do you
I remember that. That's why I started supporting you.
Okay, so why do you leave that out when you tell the story and you say, I'm never allowed to ask for receipts? Like I told Diane, she didn't ever have to show any receipts. Yes, I did. I begged her to many, many, many times. Many times. But you leave that out when you tell this story. Why?
I don't know why. I didn't find it that important. I was talking about when you told Diane she didn't have to show receipts.
Okay, so it's important to talk about that, but it's
You
not
act like
important to tell the rest
Corey
of the story.
and Tiffany are the only two people in this community.
No, not at all. Whoever was using her dead sister to go at her, those are who's
I
involved.
don't agree
In my
with that
mind,
shit either. And I
of
said
course
from
you
jump, don't
That's
go
my
real life.
problem with you 100% of the time. We agree on almost everything, but yet all we do is fight. Why?
Because she doesn't like us.
Why? I don't fucking get it. We agree
I don't
on
get it
almost
either,
everything.
except for when I go live, if I say anything
wrong. Anything
about
wrong.
Randy or Wendy, if I don't
Wrong.
say worshiping words,
Not worshiping words.
No.
The
I
truth.
don't.
The
I
truth.
don't. Yeah, I don't
Not
need
worshiping
you.
words. I don't need you to worship me. I need you to tell the truth.
Right. I don't need you to praise me. I don't need you to even sit over there and say anything nice about me whatsoever. Just don't lie on me.
I'm not lying on you.
We just showed where you were.
No, I said that live came off. I said, why would you act as if Starlight would never do something like that?
We didn't.
And that isn't
the way
what
it
you
came
said.
off.
I just played what you said. You want me to play it again?
Yes.
I heard what I said.
Well, why are you acting like you didn't? Because you just said it. That we said that absolutely we were positive that Starlight didn't give Robbie anything. And never at one time did we ever say anything close to that. Well,
Maybe I misworded it. What my intentions were, why would you act like Starlight? And you don't know if Starlight gave Robbie anything. There's just been no proof shown.
Exactly.
And here's
that
what
was
I
our
said.
point. That
Tracy,
is exactly our point. Here we are once again agreeing on the same thing, but we're doing it by screaming. Why?
I don't know why we're yelling.
The fuck? I swear, man. It's ridiculous.
I'm not gonna sit up here and argue with you all. What it boils down to is, and everybody that I know sees it, that no matter what Starlight does, you two either don't witness it, don't get involved, have no control over it, but you have no problem calling out somebody else for even less of an offense.
And you know what? That actually may be true because she is our friend.
But I thought friends were honest with each other.
They
Well, I'm
are.
very honest with Starlight.
They are. Did you not hear the part where I said, if I see proof that she sent something to Robbie about Manda or Hooker, done, son. Wipe my hands. I'm out.
Okay. I didn't hear you say that, but if you said that, then I want you to stick to that. Because you're not done with her when she hands over my son's information to somebody.
Okay. You're going to have to pick a struggle because
the struggle is
it's changed from
shit.
Can I finish a sentence? Because I let you finish every time. It went from Manda passed it, you was mad at Manda. Now Manda and Starlight fell out. You're mad at Starlight. Then it was Samara. When you're sitting there cozying up to the bitch that looked all the shit up, which was whatever her name is, Apples and Oranges. I don't remember the girl's name.
Pop soda chick.
First of all,
I cozied up you've never even been mad at.
No. I cozied up to Pop long enough to get what she had. She wasn't just going to hand me everything if I'm up here calling her all kinds of bitches.
Hang on 1 second, please. Time out.
Just to ignore the fact
that
Samara asked for it.
No, we didn't ignore that, actually. And Samara would tell you herself that I had
Samara would tell you that. Did you go back and listen to the live where I called her out? Yeah.
Republican Ash, I would really like you to come up on the panel and talk here. I'm afraid I'm not going to see your live. And I really would like to just have
this down. Y'all can talk to Ash. I don't
Okay.
feel like I lied on you all. Y'all can just carry on. You
Okay.
know, it seems like, I mean, you got every right to respond to my live. I don't give a shit. Everybody that has any common sense sees what you two do when it comes to certain people. You
Everybody.
claim you
Okay.
have a problem.
Here we go.
Starlight running
Okay.
around having this big problem with doxing, but then hands mine to fucking Alicia. Fuck that.
Okay. Ash, it's okay.
I don't think I ever went at Mander because when Mander put up that video, I had no idea what that even was. That really was just Facebook post. I didn't know they had the whole freaking website that they've been passing around their grubby little paws for God knows how long.
You want to hear?
Guys, please. Republican Ash, please come up. It won't be a problem. No one's going to yell. No one's even mad at you. Let's just address it and get it done, okay?
And
please?
Tracy, if I was to tell you, I don't even know what video you're talking about, I'm a liar, right? I didn't get swatted. I lied about that, and I never saw that video. I'm a liar, right?
I shouldn't have said you lied about getting swatted. You definitely did get the police come to your home. And I don't agree with that.
I didn't see the video that Amanda, and I shouldn't have went for your looks, Tracy. I was mad. In fact, I'm still mad, but I don't even know anymore. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, and I'm allowed to be hurt. I'm allowed to feel how I feel, and I'm allowed to get pissed off that I see that you're enjoying people's pain. When you sit over there and you say things like, we sat in Discord and we laugh and we laugh and we laugh.
We do laugh because some of this shit is fucking ridiculous.
Never, I agree with that. Never once did, whenever you and Laura's friendship break up, did I enjoy it. Never once.
Well, you can sit here and say that, but there's no way to prove it one way or the other. But it doesn't matter. Yes, we do sit in Discord and we do laugh. We laugh about the fact that Mander calls people that she's known for 4 years homophobes when she knows they're not. I also included that. Just like you all think I exclude things.
You do exclude things. Well, no, we even said Wendy has said at least 3 times that y'all agree on most things. But yet you still go live and poke and poke and poke. And when we poke back, it's, we needed content. And yet, let me say again, who the hell on this bitch don't need content or want content? Everybody does.
I'm tired of arguing with you.
But if anybody ever sees me enjoying somebody's pain, that's when somebody better unplug my router.
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay. Didn't you just don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
What doesn't get you started?
Didn't you just make fun of William the other day?
What?
There's a question from the chat.
Related to Tam Tam. I don't know if it's her son or her husband. I don't know.
Willie, yeah, her husband. Okay, Ash wants to know, are you going to ever call out your own friends for stuff? I guess the question is, are you going to ever hold yourself to the same standard you're trying to hold us to?
Ash, when you do, sweetie, I will.
Okay.
That goes.
She's going in and out. I can't hear anything she's saying.
Yeah, I know. It's like she's messing with her microphone or
like
something.
Disappears into the abyss and then comes back. Like, come back, Tracy. Don't go. All right. I would really, really like Republican Ash to come back up. I hope that she is willing to come back up. I'm done fighting with Tracy. I have no interest in arguing with Tracy. I think that the way she represented things today was untruthful, and I'm going to stand by that. We've proven and shown why we think that. Even her own words played back to her. She admits that she might have misworded things. I guess that's the better way of saying that you lied, but whatever. I know I've probably said that too, so I'm sure she'll throw that in my face. Whatever. I can't care. That the most frustrating part about all of it for me is that we tend to agree on like 90% of the shit we agree on, and yet all we do is scream at each other and fight. I don't get it. I don't understand her. And then at the end of the day, she says that she just laughs at us. So why are we even bothering? Why are we even bothering to have her up here and have a conversation with her? It doesn't do any good. It's
And
just
literally, when I say you laugh at people's pain, no, I don't.
yeah. She says that she sits and laughs at us all the time. Okay, well, great. Well, we laugh at you guys too, honestly. So yeah, I guess it's the same. But I don't know if Republican Ash is still around. She says she's going to do a live stream. I'm not going to bother.
I'm not going to watch Republican
And the
Ash. I'm
problem,
just going to tell you.
yeah, because she's just going to say things, and then I'm going to want to say things, and honestly, maybe she'll rewind and listen to what I said about it. I thought your comment was gross. You said it because Robbie said something equally gross. Well, then if you know that it's gross, then why are you saying it? Like, don't do that. You know it's gross. It's a nasty comment. If Robbie said it too, then yeah, it's a nasty comment when he says it too.
Yes,
Please don't say things like I defended Robbie ripping up the Bible. Never once have I ever defended that. So I don't know what you're even talking about.
Did you even know that happened?
Not at all. I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't watch Robbie. I'm never in his streams. I don't watch him. Not because I hate him. I don't watch him. So I don't know anything about him ripping up a Bible. I don't know anything about that. So stop saying that I defended anything like that. I didn't defend him saying anything about anyone's ashes either. I thought it was a gross comment and I said so. That's it. Nothing horrible.
Gross on both ends, both comments. If he said something about playing with somebody's ashes, absolutely fucking disgusting.
And they're both gross. And then both comments are nasty. I thought it was gross. The problem that I have though, Ash, is that you thought it was a gross comment too, and yet you said the same thing. And what I'm trying to encourage you to do is if you see someone being gross, don't do the same back to them. If you know it's gross, then it's gross. Be better than that, I guess. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to listen to me. Who cares what I think? I know you don't, so it's fine. Please stop saying that I don't like God. That's dumb too. Please stop saying that. I don't know why you keep saying that. I absolutely like God very much. I love God. I worship God. Please don't say that I don't like God. But whatever. Honestly, you can say whatever you want. I don't care. I just thought that comment was nasty. And I still think it's nasty. So that was all we were going to say up here with her. You can go live and explain and justify and whatever. Go ahead. It's still wrong. It's all gross. It's all gross. Just my opinion, though.
Y'all are so fast about making accounts. We have apples and oranges in the chat.
Oranges. Did someone even say that?
Me, I couldn't think of pop not soda.
Oh. All right. Well, do you want to keep listening to the rest of these clips or?
Yeah, we can.
All right. So here's the rest of this one.
I'm going to try to reel myself in.
Okay. Here's the part where she lied about us, though, I feel like.
I don't get it. I don't get it. For Randy and Wendy to sit up there and act as if they know for a fact that Starlight did not pass information to Robbie, which did she? I don't know. Mander hasn't come with any proof. So,
and never at any time did we say we know that for a fact, ever. We never said that. What we said was their proof was shit. And we wanted to see more proof because the consequence, like we said, the consequence was doxing. That's a pretty severe consequence when you don't have any facts or proof. My opinion.
I have no idea whether she did or not, but she's definitely not above doing it.
And that's the thing. She knows that what she did was wrong. I think everybody involved in that, even Manda, when she passed it to Starlight, I think even she apologized. Like everyone's apologized and realized that was a bad idea. Shouldn't have done it. I don't know what it's going to take for you to forgive that. Maybe nothing. Maybe you're never going to forgive that. But it's over and there's not anything we can do about it. The fact that you think that we should be following her around and monitoring her behavior like we're her moms, I think is inappropriate. We're not her moms. We're not anything to her except a friend on the internet. That's what we are. We have talked to her many times privately. just like she has talked to us many times privately about things that we don't agree with. And I think even some of them we've said publicly as well. I don't know what else you want. I think you want a public like flogging, and that's just not going to happen. We don't try not to do that to our friends. We really don't. And I laughed about it recently and called it a perk. That's a perk of being our friend. You get to be yelled out in private instead of in public. Can you hear me still? Randy? Can anyone hear me still? Okay, you can because you heard me flogging. It is an absolute fact. I never gave Robbie anything, and I'm getting very frustrated that people keep doubting that. Starlight, I don't doubt it. I actually don't. Okay, we lost Randy. Hopefully she'll be back soon. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. I don't know what happened to Randy. I got nervous there for a second. Starlight, I hope you're not frustrated at me. I'm sorry. To me, the proof is Robbie saying that they were Facebook friends and explaining where he got that information. It didn't come from Starlight, and no one can prove otherwise. That's how I feel. Robbie showed it with no problems, just how he got the info. He went to Facebook. Oh dear. So yeah, he was her Facebook friend. That's where he got his information. And the thing is, the thing that kills me is that
I don't know what happened.
Hooker knows that. Oh, there you are. You're back. Hooker knows that. Hooker knows that they were Facebook friends. She knows that he had access to her Facebook. And still tried to blame it on Starlight and make her pay the punishment. She gets to worry about her family being doxxed because of that. I think that's shitty. I'm always going to think that's shitty. And the thing is, I think Truth also thinks that's shitty, but she won't say it.
And let me present this picture right quick.
She always has to be the other side of our argument constantly. It drives me nuts.
All right. Is that showing?
Yes.
Okay. But here's the funny part is they're so good in their Discord, but where do you think this picture came from?
Oh, I know. I'm sure that came from. Oh,
look, you can see that that's from the Discord. My freaking eyebrows look great there. Like, what the fuck? They fucked my hair up so bad, but they did my eyebrows good.
Yeah.
And this was, 2 years ago. My hair's like all the way down my back now, but well, not all the way down my back. It's pretty long. But I said, I shouldn't have went for her looks. Like, I'm just pissed. Like, I'm pissed that she woke up today and
I know.
I
know that you're mad. I know that you're mad. I'm sick of having to correct her constantly too, as well. And the fact that she doesn't care though is what's infuriating to me. That she laughs, makes fun of it. We give her a link. We try to be decent. I know that we probably weren't very decent today, but we try to have a conversation. We try to be open to having communication. She's not blocked in here. She gets to come in here and say whatever she wants. But it's never good enough. Nothing we ever do, it's never going to be good enough ever. She's just, this is how it's going to be.
Yeah, today, Lexi. And we'll be addressing this Friday because they're over in Wendy V's. Friday, we have content for Friday now. Were you ever gay, Randy? That haircut was, no, they just kept, it was such a bad haircut.
It was a long time ago. Yes.
But I had to embrace it. Like, there was nothing I could do. I couldn't put the hair back.
Yeah. That's all you can do is laugh about it. Like,
Right. I mean, I have free haircuts for life there, and I won't go back. So, I mean, like, I could go get my haircut free, but who's going to take that chance?
Yeah.
Bitch, you can't even cut my dead ends. No, thank you.
Yeah. And as far as the proof about Wendy V's, let me see if I can find something.
Thank you.
We have seen several things.
Right, hair grows back.
And we can put out what we've seen. I mean, we can.
Yeah, let's do it because they're going to go live about us Friday. Let's just show why I said what I said. At least one, but maybe make sure that we redact stuff.
All right, I'm gonna have to find it though. So,
I was hoping that somebody would hit me in the DMs, but because I know that a lot of people have it.
Yeah, see, I do
love Marilyn Manson. Who's going live about us? Well, Friday. I'm assuming it's Wendy V. I don't have a big strong beef with Wendy V. Like
Oh, she sure has a beef with us. Damn.
she does, and I would, Brantley. I have a wide brimmed hat. um,
Oh, I know where it might be.
my
You
wide
can't see what I'm doing, right?
no.
Okay, good. Phew. Sorry. I was scared for a second there. Sorry.
Take a look and see that he had the same one since third grade. Well, with the bless his heart, the shape of his head, he's got to stick with what he knows.
Hmm.
There you go, Brantley, the self-proclaimed drama historian who gets half her stuff wrong. The thing,
That's
yeah,
why I look at her, because I feel like she doesn't ever get shit right ever.
and sometimes I feel like, oh, she just nailed that. Sometimes, but then she'll start talking about us, and I can't watch, and I won't be watching Friday. I'm telling you, um, it's just too much lately. It's just too much. Like last night I had such a good chill stream about the trial. Then Tam Tam lost her shit. And so I was up till 2 this morning listening to that because that's my jam. And that was it. I got so much to do today. Like I don't have time to spend it on Tracy. And obviously Tracy doesn't have a whole place to take care of. Oh my goodness, Cynthia, you did. It was the week I got that. Well, it may have been the next week because it was grown up just a little bit. I had some peach fuzz on the sides. I had 15 hairs to work with, and I worked with them.
I'm gonna have to go find them. I don't know where they're at, actually. I mean, I don't know like where I can find them this quickly. I wasn't ready to.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't know. Anybody got them?
We'll show them. We'll show what we have. I mean, hopefully they don't do this shit anymore. I'm sure that's what they'll say. They'll come back and be all, that was so long ago. We got rid of those people. Okay, fine. Fine.
Fine. But this is why I said what I said, Tracy. This is why. Oh, you want me to add it? Or no?
No. Don't add
Oh,
anything
okay.
right now. I mean, not that it's horrible. It's just that it's boring. There's nothing here
No,
yet.
I just mean that this is my only day this week that I have got so much that I've got to get done because I'm not going to be able to do anything else this week. Look what you did, Randall.
Yeah, you got me down a rabbit trail. Okay, let's just go back to
A little bit, Abe, a little bit. But then again, she says such vile shit. Then
all right, let's just listen to the rest of this stuff and be done with her. Okay, yeah, you got me. Okay.
For Randy and Wendy to sit up there and act as if they know for a fact that Starlight did not pass information to Robbie, which did she? I don't know. Mander hasn't come with any proof. So I have no idea whether she did or not, but she's definitely not above doing it.
So that's, in my opinion, that's where she lied about us. That's where she says now that, maybe she worded it badly, whatever. But that's where I feel like she misrepresented us big time.
yes.
And again, if it was to be proven that Starlight did do that, what would Randy and Wendy say? Absolutely fucking nothing. You know what the community would get? Support everything Starlight does. And we had to talk with her behind the scenes. Okay.
I love how that's not ever good enough for her. It doesn't matter what we do. She really wants us to be her mom. And I don't know, put her over our knee, I guess. I don't know.
Indeed, one win. When you were reading comments or something and you saw Republican Ash's comment saying, go play with your gerbil's ashes to Robbie, would it have hurt you to put it in full context.
I love that she's yelling at me about context. Can you hear this? She's yelling at me about context, but she put out that I told Diane not to show any receipts. No context at all whatsoever. Talked about Michelle. No context whatsoever. But now I'm in trouble for not putting context of things that I didn't even know.
Republican Ash said that because Robbie had told Manda Lynn to go play with her dead mother's ashes.
Okay. And I think that's disgusting. They're both gross. Yes. Which I know you agree with too. So here's Republicans' comment. I'm not bashing you're going to defend Robbie for ripping the Bible up. No, nobody's defending Robbie for ripping up a Bible. That's why I said what I said about his hamster, plus what he said about Manda's mom. Do you understand now? Yes, I understand. They're both just gross, though, as far as I'm concerned. They're both gross. You don't have to be gross. You don't have to stoop to the level that other people are stooping, especially when you're saying it's nasty. Just my opinion. Who cares what I think? That's it. That's my little opinion. All right, here's this last little clip.
No, I don't remember that. I don't ever remember Wendy or Randy calling out Starlight. All I ever remember them saying is, we don't control her. And when you bring something to their attention, all you hear is, well, we didn't see it.
Okay. Well, we don't control her. We don't control her. And believe it or not, sometimes we don't see it. We don't follow her around either. We're not in charge of Starlight.
Match the gross.
Starlight.
Yeah.
Starlight is in charge of Starlight. I'm not in charge of her. I don't even know Starlight. We're supposedly in charge, and we're responsible for making sure that you behave in her eyes the right way on the internet at all times. And if we fail at that charge, then we're terrible human beings, I guess. I don't know. I can't care.
Here you go, Tracy. There's y'all a picture of me holding a bear. Tracy, get it. Look at my hair there.
How cute you are. You're adorable.
Well, I was on the river. And it got chilly. I remember this was one of our last trips because it was starting to get chilly out. And I sent that to Shannon and said, wish you were here.
I've personally heard Wendy tell her if there's something she doesn't agree with, but it's a conversation that isn't your business, Truth. Yeah. I consider Starlight a friend of mine, so I speak to her privately. I don't drag my friends publicly. That's not what I usually do. I don't know why that's so shocking. You don't drag any of your friends for the shit they do. You talk to them privately behind the scenes. Isn't that what you do? That's why people they have friends. That's how you talk to your friends. Yeah, you look cute in that picture too, Randy. Very cute.
Oh, thank you. I absolutely live my best life when I can. I can't always do it. The thing is the Darius Sick World, I get that. And the goalpost is now not even on the field anymore. Like, it's not even been moved. They just took it off the field. Burn it down, people. Burn it down.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, so I'll read what she wrote. She said, they're doing this because Steph got what I like to call the R word intervention. They won't let y'all forget that. You know, I'm going to stand behind. If a word hurts my friends, I don't use it.
Right. I mean, that's all it was. When we asked RDA to refrain from using those kinds of words, it wasn't some political agenda or some, trying to hush them or take away their rights. All it was just asking them to
respect our boundaries.
Yeah, care that some people were bothered and not hurt them on purpose. And instead they double down and do it as often as they can, which is why I don't watch them. Okay, so here's something that says proof of doxing in Wendy V's Discord. So let's listen to this real quick.
Okay.
I'm just going to play it. Can you hear it? Hold on.
Wait.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it echoing at all? I should have asked. Oh, no,
No.
Okay, so listen to this. This is Steph and Andy Cruz. So Steph is on panel and Andy Cruz is on panel. So
Okay.
here's something.
Wait. No, I have a lot of pictures. We used to send a lot of pictures back in the day.
Like stupid shit. Like
Exactly,
here's a picture of my
it was
carpet.
stupid shit. Yes.
Yeah, like nothing sexual
But
whatsoever.
did you or did you not share my pictures to Rex where he then turned
Yes.
around and doxed me in Wendy V's Discord?
Yes.
Okay. So don't get upset if I give somebody your picture.
I'm not.
So there it is. Steph admitted it. He said, "Did you or did you not give my pictures to Rex, who then doxed me in Wendy V's Discord?" And she said, "Yes." You want to hear it again?
Did everybody hear it?
You want me to hear it again? I'll play it again.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
A lot of pictures. We used to send a lot of pictures back in the day.
Like stupid shit. Like here's a picture of my
It was
carpet.
stupid shit. Yes.
Yeah, like nothing.
And I don't want to hear about how Rex doesn't dox. Rex doesn't go. Here's proof that he does. So what are you going to do, Truth? Are you going to call him out? Are you going to yell at him? Are you going to publicly flog him? Denounce him? What you can do? Anything? Not a damn thing, right? Of course not.
Nothing sexual whatsoever.
Did you or did you not share my pictures to Rex where he then turned around and doxed me in Wendy V's Discord?
Yes.
Okay. So don't get upset if I give somebody your...
So there it is. There you go. That's just one of the things that we had. We have a couple things. But there's one. Yeah. Here's another. Let's see. Here's another one. Here's another one.
Okay.
Doxing, and I'm like, what the fuck, so long? I mean, we have people's doxes. We delete them. We mods. We see them. She fucking went after me on bombies. That's where it all started.
Do you hear that? They have doxes. They see them and then they delete them. But they're there. They're in there. So there's two right there. There's two right there. So play that on Friday.
Yeah, make sure you play that, Truth. Well, I'm just saying, you said that I called the Discord dirty with no proof, and I genuinely try to not just throw noodles to the wall to see if they're done.
Yeah, no, we know what we're saying. We just didn't feel like showing all this because I'm really not interested in a big, fat, ugly, nasty war with anybody. But it is the truth. That's the truth. They absolutely have doxed in there. They've admitted that they've done it. They also delete them, which is good. I think that's a good practice to have. But Rex doxed Andy in that Discord. So tell me again that Rex doesn't go real live and they're so much better than anybody else because they only use words and they don't dox. Bullshit. Yeah, they do. They sure do. And that's what I found on Little Notice.
No, I did not insinuate that you didn't have a home, Tracy. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? I said you must not have to take care of the whole place. That's what I said. I did not insinuate that you don't have a home. Everybody knows you're not homeless. You have a beautiful home. I've seen parts of it. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Oh my gosh. Do you wear yourself out with your bullshit or just everybody else? I just wonder if I bet you go to sleep. I bet you fall asleep as soon as your head hits the pillow. Ooh. All day long, just arguing back and forth with those voices. That reach hurt me all the way over here. Right. I don't want to answer. It's okay that they dox because Randy insinuated I don't have a home.
Right. Well, there you go. There's your proof.
Then she came with a clever comeback. I didn't see it. And then put her own laughing emoji in there. And maybe you...
Well, you don't need to see it. It's been brought to your attention now with proof.
Yeah.
Steph even admits it. She even agreed. So there's your evidence. There's your proof. And I can't wait to see the live stream that you're going to fire up, tearing into that neckbeard. Can't wait. I'll be looking out.
This is dumb, but you're even more dumb. Like you made your account today. Come in under your real account, big balls.
Yeah, that's dumb, Lee. Sorry, Lee Hillman. That's dumb. Making a stupid troll account to come in here and say that this is dumb. Go somewhere else then. Bye.
They also said drop a link. Bitch, I dropped a link.
18 million other channels you could possibly be watching at this exact moment.
Tracy, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Here, I'm gonna drop. How about take another link?
You want me to? I just showed it. I
No,
just showed you.
no. I think she thinks. Look, listen. I'm gonna whisper this to you so she don't hear us. I think she thinks she's funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm done entertaining her ass anyway.
And I won't watch that either, the tea. I'm not gonna watch it. This was completely open. If Steph had something she wanted to say, she could have come up and said it. Fed up with shade being thrown. I'm catching that shit and I'm throwing it back from now on. I'm sick of it. I've done fuck all to Steph. I've done fuck all to Tracy. Yeah, I bet you're a real hoot and a holler at a party.
I'm going to put this in an album so that I can find it faster next time.
Not an album.
I know. I know. Look at me being organized. That was one of the funniest. That was hilarious. I hope she keeps trying to run her fucking mouth. I think that's fantastic.
Another swing and a miss.
I love it. I love it so much. This is another one. Yes, I make albums when I'm looking for screenshots so we don't do what I just did, fumble around like a fool, wasting everybody's time. Can't stand that shit. Know what you're talking about. If I was prepared to speak on this, I would have had them ready, but I was not.
Just Hooker don't have to bring proof. She gets to say it and she doesn't have to prove it. You know, just like, I can prove that she's not taking time off and she is commenting on shit, but I won't because
I know she's supposed to be taking a long break. What are you doing over here? What are you doing commenting on shit? You're on a break. Go take your break. Go take your break, girl.
Now look, I'm going to clear this up because I really don't have a problem with Steph. I do not. I don't think that she went through the garbage, but I do know that she drove by the house. I think somebody started that rumor about the garbage. I'm not sure, but I don't think she did. I have another speech competition. I'm not going to listen.
To who?
If Steph goes live about me, if anybody goes live, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to watch the trial and get my house cleaned up because this is going to be a long week. But, I'm offering a link.
Feel the need to go live about this. There's no reason for her. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm offering her a link. If I don't know who Shangy is.
I have no idea who that is. I don't know what video of revenge porn was supposedly shown. I have no idea what any of that is. No idea.
There's reasons that we sit here in our corner.
Yes, that's the thing. Like, we don't venture out into a lot of these streams, man. Shit happens over there. We stay right here in our little neighborhood, right here in our little corner. Seriously, I don't follow Starlight around to any of the streams that she goes to. I don't follow any damn potty around.
No. I mean, like, truth, I know you're gonna, but oh gosh, but it's like she's like a fly. You say we could go into the coupon community and she'd be like, that bitch Randy was over trying to get free coupons for her groceries. Go to the candle community. Randy's in the candle community trying to make candles against Laura.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, Randy's all up in this trial because she wants to commit murder. I mean, damn. You can't win around here at all whatsoever.
Well, I'm just saying. I tried to go up on Steph's panel and clear up things that I could, and she decided to let Rex try to come up and say something nasty, and I got off the panel. I didn't even hear what he said. Don't care. I got off the panel and shut the stream down. Like, but why do that? Like, we've never done that to Steph. I don't think. Have we? Have we ever had her up here and then brought people up to say
to
nasty
Basher?
things to her. Yeah, I don't feel like we've ever done that to her, but
No, I
I
felt
don't
like
know why she felt the need to do that to me. I don't understand that, but whatever.
I feel like that, this has been forever ago. She felt like we were coming at her with RDA, and RDA. I believe that, well, not RDA was on panel. Cosmic was on panel. Steph came up. We had a decent conversation, and it seemed like it all went to hell from there.
Same.
And
Yes, that's how I feel too.
yeah,
That's absolutely how I feel too. And it wasn't even an ugly conversation. No one was saying that you can't say words that you want to say. We just asked if you could please refrain because it's sensitive to some people. Not that you care, but it's sensitive to some people. And
yeah.
you know, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do that.
And that's on them. They don't, they don't answer to me. Nobody here answers to me. We answer, obviously, we all answer to Tracy.
Clearly, yes.
Who does, in fact, have a house. Let me make that clear.
And a very nice haircut, from what I understand.
Right. I apologized for my shit. 'Cause I shouldn't have said anything about her. I shouldn't have done that. I was mad.
You were mad. It's all right. You're mad. I understand.
Okay. I'm sorry, but that her community post is still up, making fun of that haircut I got, which, I mean, that's the only face I got. I'm sorry. That's the one God gave me. I'm stuck with it.
I mean,
Truth with the house. Check.
Yes.
Oh, and a very cute dog. Beautiful dog.
Yes. That she loves dearly. Yes. Yes. Anything else that we need to put to rest while we're on the subject? I'm sure next time she goes live, she will correct everything that she misworded today. I'm sure she will.
Well, yeah. Well,
she'll thinking about this and reflecting on her.
Oh yeah. Anybody that fires up a live, she'll say, "Hey, Sally, I love you."
Hey,
I'm sure
Sally.
that as soon as somebody makes a live stream, she'll take a link. She always takes a link and gets up there and blase, blase.
I wish she would just stop speaking on us altogether, but that's never going to happen. So I guess we'll just be ready the next time she says something about us, because I'm sure we'll have to correct that too.
Yes, Warrior Grandma. That's what Skeet says now when he wants me to hold him. Help me, help me, help me. I will help you.
I'll help you right into my arms, little sir.
Yep. That's what I say. I will help you.
That's right.
Yeah, and I know that we need to starve her out. It's just kind of like she I'll tell you this. There's a lot of people on here that don't grind my gears. Tracy can grind my gears.
I get bothered because I feel like, again, like I said, well, she was up here. I feel like we agree on so many we should be able to agree that you need to show proof before you make an accusation like that, especially if the consequences are doxing. Like, those are high stakes. You need to show proof, not pull some, crap out of your ass and pretend that that's real. Like he's never thanked anyone for joining his membership, when clearly that's easily proven to be not true. Like, and you know yourself that you were Facebook friends with him. Of course he has access to your stuff. Like, duh, you know all of this, but yet you're still going to hold Starlight responsible and dox her. I feel like everyone in this community should be able to agree that is wrong. Why are we arguing about that? That's such a dumb thing to argue about. And then to say that I don't have the right to ask for receipts because I told Diane she didn't have to show to Corey and Tiffany or anyone else that was going after her sister. Anything. And I stand by that still. And she twists that into I didn't ever ask for receipts when she knows that isn't true.
Just like she came up here and said, "That's not what you said." Yes, it is.
And then I played it twice and she still said that's not what she said. I don't understand. How do you not see that? You tried to say that we stood up here and blindly spoke that Starlight's innocent without any evidence whatsoever. No, that's not what we did. We didn't do anything even close to that. Jeez, my Pete's. It's still funny to me.
I don't even know where
These are my Pete's. She's been doxxed by all of them, still being doxxed by someone over there all the damn time. Well, get your hate for Starlight under fucking control. Find out what you're going to need for peace. I'm sure she'll give it to you. She's apologized up and down. What else do you want her to do? I know you didn't, Starlight. I know you didn't. And I don't understand why they don't see it.
Wow, Charlie, thank you. Oh my gosh, her head's spinning. Tracy's head's spinning now. Woo. Bring.
I can hear it from here.
Yeah. Jeez on me, Pete's. Thank you so much. Right, but they don't even know why. That's what, and for her to come up with, you're scared of this person. There's not a human on here I'm scared of. Not one.
Why are you trying to cause problems between people? That's what I would love to know. But whatever.
Yeah.
I suppose you have your reasons.
Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, I have not ordered my seed stitching, girl. I suck.
The weird group of them over there, they're all obsessed, and yes, obsessed is what they are with Starlight. Have been, and she hasn't done a damn thing to any of them, which is sad.
Well, that
right. So she can say it's okay for her to put up Starlight's mugshot, which I still think is bad enough, but it also had her personal information, had her city or whatever, personal information. She can say, oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. But if we don't see something, it's a lie or a problem. I don't understand. You didn't see something that was in your direct camera roll. But we missed something, and that's unheard of. That's impossible to believe. I don't understand the logic there. I just don't.
No, Daria, I disagree. I don't think everything is Steph's fault. That's the
yeah. I've never signed on to that theory. Steph's fault. I don't like some of the stuff that Steph has done, and she knows that. But I don't have beef with Steph. Like I don't have any. I don't have any interest in fighting with her, and I don't know. I certainly don't blame her for everything that's ever happened. Just like it's not always Starlight's fault, but that seems to be the narrative lots of places, huh? It's crazy,
right? But I can say, taking the side, seeing it from Tracy's side, I have I've had the same issues, kind of that Tracy's had. I get how protective you are. Well, you're protective of all your kids, but she should know. Don't come at me about when I get a knock in the door in the middle of the night, because if you know, Tracy. And yeah, I think that's what bothers me is we have stuff in common, and I think that's why she can get to me pretty quick. Is she knows that we share some of the same issues, but yet she's so fucking quick to make a dig at me and come at me and gas people up about me. And I can see why she's so mad about her son's information being passed around. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, again, something we agree on. Why in the world are we fighting about it? That's such a weird thing. Hey, infidel lady. We agree. That's shitty. Like, what else do you... Why are we fighting about it? It's weird to me.
And since when is us proving Manda and them wrong bad? It wasn't. But you didn't look beyond your nose to see what the truth was. Truth.
Right. You didn't put out any context at all with what you said, even though we agree.
Right. She didn't want to come out and say Brian St. John doxed her. Brian St. John has doxed her at least 17 times. And I'm being, look, in 10 years, probably a lot more than that.
Well, to be honest, the first person that I heard say Tracy's last name was Tracy.
I don't even know her last name. I probably would if I heard it, but what is it? I'm just kidding. Y'all. Calm down. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't say what it is, but and it doesn't even matter what it is, but my point is that she's the one who said it first, probably because somebody else was already saying it or putting it out there. I mean, I'm sure she had a reason, but she's the first person I remember ever saying her name. But still, it sucks. Doxing is not okay. It's never been okay. Um, I don't know why we have to keep proving that
That we
we're
don't
innocent.
like doxing.
Right.
Because
Why do we have to keep doing that? I don't get
yeah,
it.
I've never been a doxer, but after the SWAT, and it was a SWAT, Tracy. I like how you downplayed it. I lost my shit. Like it really messed with me.
It was really
Um,
scary. It was
it
very
was
scary.
scary.
Yeah.
You won't dox. She does have a soft spot for Wendy, but she has a problem with me, and I would like to know what it is. I don't think that's too much to ask.
Yeah, I don't have a big problem with Steph. I don't. You know, we've argued about, I mean, you know, there's things, of course, that I'm sure we could speak on, but honestly, I'm not interested in having any, I don't want any
Mm.
beef with any damn body. You know how long it's been since I've been in a fight like this? Like this, I don't go looking for problems. I don't go looking for fight reasons to fight people, especially people that I thought were friends. I'm not interested in doing that, but this shit with Manda, it's just way too wrong. It's way too wrong. It has nothing to do with your relationship. It's everything to do with your behavior.
Mhm.
But I feel like I haven't been in a fight like this in a minute.
Oh, it's been a long time since.
Yeah. I don't go around looking for problems.
No. But,
At least
you
I
know,
feel like I don't. I'm sure Truth will have a 10 reasons that that's wrong, but
no, yeah, I mean, we've had to go live, well, not had to, but we've went live a few times just pointing out where Tracy was full of shit. But but honestly, it's not that we ever drag her for filth. We always invite her on panel. Um, I
like
always respect the
we
fact that
let her
she's
come in and say, derail things. She comes in and with her whataboutisms and, like bringing up that thing that happened on Molly's panel years ago. Like that's somehow related to the topic. It was not at all related to the topic. She's still mad about it. She thinks that I called her. I don't think it was about her. If she wasn't supportive of that panel, why would it be about her?
I think I dozed off when she brought that up because I was like, wait, what?
Because it's
But
so freaking long ago and irrelevant. Nobody else is upset about that. Are they?
I don't think so.
It's weird we're hanging on this shit that's so damn old. So much has happened since then. You literally told me off when I was in Dave's chat and he was doxing, remember? I don't remember, but I probably did. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. There's so much I don't remember. And we've talked about this before that people hang on to stuff and I will forget it instantly and you'll be
Yeah, me
so
too.
mad at me and hanging on to something that you just hate me for and I'll be like, "Who are you?" And that's terrible. I hate that. I hate that that just even sounds rude, even me just saying that. If you're hanging on to something that I've done to you years ago, please come and tell me.
Oh, hold on.
Please come tell me because 90% chance I'd probably have forgotten about it and not even thinking about it. And you're sitting there hanging on to it and being upset about it. Just come tell me so I can apologize. We
Oh,
can.
I've been threatened. Let me listen.
These people. Chancery Court was very pleased with what I done, and Randy Stewart was easy for cease fist. She has a grandchild. Let's make sure we understand this. Federal building has legal representation from me. They call
Okay.
Federal building has legal representation.
Nice.
No, Lucy, I'm glad you did.
People won't forget who I am. It's trapped by capital. You got to turn around. Understand? Understand?
So you get a cease and desist because you have a grandchild. That's extra. That's extra.
And can I just honestly say, I wasn't involved in your shenanigans last night, okay? I was over here talking about the trial. You dumb bitch, you.
She's so funny. She really thinks that she's going to get a cease. So Randy was easy for cease and desist. She's got a grandchild. What the hell?
Ask the last person that sent me a cease and desist how that worked out for him, huh, Syrup?
I can't wait to see yours. Please tell me when you get it.
For Wendy and them to shut up. She has a grandchild though, and it's very fun how they're looking at their channels and saying, "These are grandmothers." Yeah, that's right. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, he calls me Gaga, bitch.
That's right. That's right.
And learn how crazy I am. This one's going to count. I just got to go around this building right here on State Street.
I wonder if she's really knocking on buildings.
She really thinks that she's, yes, I heard that she was going to take Mr. T's stream from last night. I guess it got ridiculous over there. I don't know. She's going to take that stream and put it, she's going to go put it on the board. She's going to go take it. She says that she has to go to the Social Security office first, and then she's going to go to the federal, I don't even know, the building, and get everybody in trouble because she took a link on a stream and had arguments with people. Hilarious.
Right. Listen, that's why I was up till 2 this morning. I was listening to all of it. I was, I finally went to sleep, and
is it still up? Because I missed everything.
It was I think Mr. T's is still up, and I don't know if Tammy's is.
These dumb things. Police department, I gotta go somewhere else. But I'm getting this done, just like I promised. And I'll be happy to show you the paperwork of where they live and their address and their children.
You've already done that.
And everything else. Just like the cops did.
Bet you won't find where my grandson lives, bitch.
Yeah, we don't need to see that paperwork. I want to see the cease and desist, please.
Yeah, send that to me. Listen, so after Mr. T's live, she was live 4, 5, 6, 7 for 7 hours. So she ain't even been to bed. She's been up all night. Now she's going to federal buildings. And
wow.
I hate to tell you, but Skeet, he's not in school yet. But good luck with finding a school. I wish you.
So she's going to dox everybody and call that a cease and desist? I mean, the only person that's needs a cease and desist around here is you, girl.
Just the fact that you're threatening to make public where people's children live and go to school. Right. Even though she called the cops on Shannon, who was videoing in her car while she was picking her daughter up from school.
That's just her. Yeah, she just wants to be able to dox everybody. She thinks she's going to dox everybody and whatever.
Because she was made a fool of last night. Because she was up there and talking like butter, honey. She was smoother than cream cheese on a bagel. I tell you what, Mark, I don't know why they don't like me. I had a few misdiagnoses and my health was bad and I couldn't move. And yeah. And then so Angelo took the link, blew her lies out of the water, and boom, she was live. She was like, fuck you. I would have felt bad for you, bitch. I would have a little bit. No, I wouldn't have. That's a lie. I take that back. Nah.
For the record, Samara's gone off everything, shut her Discord, and chose not to engage in the hate anymore. So you can all clap your hands. Damn.
Who said that?
Life Rewinded said that.
I wonder where Samara had been.
I don't know what happened with Samara. Obviously something's happened.
Well, I guess the things that was said today, even though I said yet again, why isn't the person that done the original looking up in any kind of trouble? Quantum chill. I don't know how you got here, but just chill and enjoy the ride. And hit the thumbs up and that super chat button. Thank you. Wendy's obviously typing.
I'm making sure that account gets taken care of.
Okay. Thank you. I hurried up and hit it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, she's just circling, doing circles. They're going to jail. Well, if I'm going to federal prison. Oh, so stupid. Hi, Carrie.
Did you get a message that here? Did you see this? Hang on. Give us 1 second, please. Check your DMs.
Mm. Do we address this? What do we do?
I'd love to, but it's up to you.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, we can show it.
Well, I want to show. I can't. I don't think we can show it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Him.
yeah, we can actually. We probably can. If you want me to. I mean, it doesn't.
I guess we're burning this bitch down today. Let's just do it.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I knew I had a lump in my chest and my throat for a reason, and now I know why.
All right. Well, it's backstage if you want to show it.
You read it.
All right. Well, apparently Diane is watching. Hey, Diane. She says she's in a Discord. She has a Discord. We're not in it. So she wants someone in this Discord to tell Randy and Wendy to leave me out of their fuck shit. I am sick of the fucking St. Jude shit.
I'm sure.
And the Molly situation is not being told in truth. ... I was there. ... Randy was there. ... Wendy wasn't. ... I fucking didn't ask Randy to go defend me.
No,
and
didn't.
Yes, in my opinion, Randy did not want the repercussions. Wendy wanted an apology too. 3 times in my side chat. I can show it. I can go live and show it. I'm so sick of lies, or at least things not being told the way they happened that night. I wrote the same comment 3 times, yes, because I wanted her to know. I didn't care about an apology, actually. I don't think I demanded an apology. What I said was that the situation wasn't true, and she told her entire channel, like 50,000, 60,000 subscribers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted her to know that that was not a true story. That's it. I don't think I cared about an apology, honestly. I was there. We had a whole conversation the night before this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this was a bad idea. And she wanted me to come up on panel. And I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. And she said, well, it would really mean more if you did. And I thought, I'm sure it would. But no, I'm not going to be part of that. Then after that, there was a voice call that I was not part of. You didn't ask Randy to go defend you.
No.
But when she did, you went and hid your head like you do every time things get hot and left us all here to deal with the repercussions. Because that's what you do. You run and hide. And you're sick of things happening. We're sick of happening. We are tied to your dirty name for the rest of our fucking lives on here. I wish you gave a shit about any damn body but yourself for 5 minutes, Diane. But you don't. You don't. But Randy and I are tied to you and your, quote, fucking St. Jude shit, unquote, for the rest of our lives on here.
Yep. And that's
Because
what I wish Diane could see. That's
care. She doesn't care.
And Diane, if you're listening, I would love for you to take a link. No, you said you didn't want to do this publicly, but you're willing to go live about it. This is that I know of twice that you've threatened to go live. That night in the phone call, when Cynthia spoke up and said, I don't think you should do this. You didn't, I won't say you screamed at her, but you did get loud. And you said you didn't care what anybody's opinion was. You was doing it. That's what you said. What you don't care about is I spent that day calling people that I was afraid were going to be hurt so they wouldn't be blindsided. Thank you, Finding Hope. Thank you so much. I didn't want them to be blindsided by seeing her on panel.
Right. Right.
So, yes.
Say that again. You spent the whole day trying to call people that you knew were going to be bothered by this, trying to make sure that they weren't blindsided. Did she even know? Did she even give a shit that any of the people were going to be upset?
No. I don't think she cared because she wanted the apology. And I understood wanting the apology. I just knew that it wasn't going to help any situation because I know Molly.
Hey,
and Molly, in my opinion, did not apologize. Diane thinks she did. That's fine.
I think Diane thought that Molly was going to get up there and say, no, you didn't scam. And then everybody would pretend that the quote, again, fucking St. Jude shit, unquote, never happened. But it did. You lied to all of us. You lied to every damn body.
But the thing
is, you let us believe things that weren't true, and you let us defend you, even though you knew full well that you didn't have a damn thing. And we're still taking heat for it, even today.
That is what.
Today, we're still taking heat for it.
That is what gets me about Diane. She doesn't see. She says that she would say things like, I put YouTube before our friendship. Never, ever, Diane, did I put YouTube before our friendship. You did. And I can't make you see that. I can't make you see that I loved you without YouTube involved whatsoever. It always had to be about your channel, about if I was still friends with Wendy, that I got close with Wendy. Me and Wendy weren't even friends until this happened.
Right.
Diane. You ripped me in half that night. What people don't know is when I was setting up here, you didn't ask me to go defend you. My dumb ass went and defended you like a dummy. And then all hell broke loose. And here's what I know. Yeah.
Like you always did. You fucking hid.
Then you made the comment. First of all, you need to tell the truth. Oh, God, I've told the truth of everything that happened. You said you weren't invited to my stream that night. What are you talking about? When I was live, you weren't invited. What does that mean? You could have came in chat.
Absolutely. Instead, you were getting messages.
Furthermore, you was blowing me up on Twitter instead of coming in here and talking to me. You didn't have to be invited. I was admin on your StreamYard. You could let yourself on panel. And you've done it before. So why are you pretending like you couldn't? You didn't want to. Tell the truth. You didn't want to. Don't say you couldn't. Just say, I didn't want to. Do I think Diane is a scammer? Absolutely not. But what I've begged Diane to do since day one is own her shit. Diane, I don't want to do this. Your hate for Wendy is so fucking deep that you can't see past your nose.
She hates, yeah, your hate for me because I did the one thing that you were too cowardly to do, which is tell the fucking truth.
And what you leave out of, and I was mad at you too that morning when you went live. Absolutely. But what you got to remember is you had backed out of many live streams. Many live streams.
Yep. How many times did you set a live on Tuesday? I'm going live on Tuesday. I'm going to show everything that the lawyer has. La 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 la. All bullshit. All lies. All lies. So I came to the community and I told them the truth.
But you're going to pretend that I haven't spent hours on the phone with you, and our relationship was so personal, Diane. So fucking personal. But then it would always lead back to YouTube. We could not get off the phone without you bringing YouTube into it. And you're not, the sad thing is, everybody, is that she's not going to hear what I'm saying because she won't listen to me.
No. No, she doesn't hear.
Me and Wendy scraped back up.
I'll be right back.
All right. We scraped back up by our fingernails, getting even 50 people in a chat. I mean, we would go live at midnight. Wendy would wait for me to get off work. Just held on and held on and held on. Diane didn't do that. You didn't rebuild your channel. You wanted it rebuilt like that, just overnight, just like a snap. And that's not how it works.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, we stayed here trying to hold this place together for our friends that felt completely abandoned and left. And you kept seeing it as a dig against you, Diane. Like you think everything is about you. It's not. It's not about you.
But we've decided that we are going to defend ourselves against this St. Jude thing because we're still, everything is thrown up to us all the time. You have no idea what it's like to not be able to go in a chat without saying they scam St. Jude scammers, scammer. The reason you don't know what it's like, Diane, is because you didn't go in any chats.
Right. You hid in a hole like you do. That's what you do.
You sat and watched us get our asses handed to us.
Yep.
Took many bullets. Many.
We're
and
still
then
taking bullets. Still.
And then you said I lied. You're welcome, Chippy. You said I lied. What did I lie about? I didn't lie about the StreamYard thing. I didn't fucking lie. I was live. You ended the StreamYard shit. And I was stuck and couldn't end my live stream. I texted you and I said, I am humiliated. And you said, what are you talking about? Then I told you what happened. This was all in text. You said, who are you? Like, I've changed. I'm the same. You changed.
I love that she says, "Tell Wendy to leave me out of Wendy and Randy to leave me out of their fuck shit." The fuck shit is about you. I'm getting heat because I told you not to show Corey and Tiffany receipts because they came at you with your sister, and I was defending you. And I'm getting called, bad things, and I'm being told that I'm not allowed to ask for proof or anything now because of that, because of you. When you know more than anybody how much I begged you to show receipts to anyone, to me. Show somebody something so that we can shut this down. And your ego and your pride told you no. I had to show them anything. No. Okay, well, fine. Don't show shit. Stay away. Don't come back.
And what I've said is, I know, I've seen where you've donated thousands. Show that. Not good enough. Ask Jim how many times he hears me say, I wish Diane could see this, could see that. Because you said that you loved, past tense, my grandkids in your Discord. You said that. You said that. Loved my grandkids. Skeet's walking now. You know how hard it is to not let you in on that stuff? You broke my heart. You fucking broke my heart. And now you're in a fucking Discord talking shit. How many times have you said, I want my channel, I want my channel, my channel, my channel, my channel?
Well, you fucked your channel. You fucked your channel.
You fucked my channel.
Yeah.
You fucked Wendy's channel.
You lied to everyone in this community. You lied to me. You let me say over and over about what I thought our channel was, what I thought we were doing. You just let me say it over and over. You never stopped me. You know how fucked up we have. The thing that kills me, Randy, is that I go back to those first few days where I was a mess. I was fucked up, a mess. I bet if I go back and listen to those streams, I'll be really probably even more upset. But I was a mess. I thought all I could think of was the community is going to need a place to go, because that was the place. That was where we went. We all went to Diane's channel. So I started my own channel, and I thought, well, I'm still going to do good things with my channel the way that I thought we were doing on her channel. So then I thought that, and then I thought I need to pay back at least my half. But then that's impossible. Obviously I can't do that. I don't even know how much it was. I still don't know. She'll still never tell. I was a fucking mess, man. We have healed a lot because we have done the work. You have not healed because you've hid in a fucking hole. That's what you do. You hide.
Yeah. We clung to each other, but Diane, you can never say, well, you are gonna, that I didn't cling to you too, because I'm still getting my ass handed to me by people like Tracy for hanging on. I just hung on like a child hanging on to a leg.
Yeah, you believed in your friend, Randy. That's what you did. That's your crime. You believed in your friend. Sad, man.
I'm so sick of the lies and things not being told the way they happened that night. What happened that we're leaving out? What happened?
Right. Well, what's being left out?
Maud, it happens almost every day. It happened today. Yes, some guy came in here picking it. Yes, it happens every single day that we are on here. It gets brought up. There's most of the time people can't have a live stream without bringing it up. We're just waiting on Amanda to bring it up now. That's it.
They almost did the other day. They almost did. Hooker said something about St. Jude and Dr. Phil. They're really scraping the barrel, but that's the next thing. We'll be called a scammer by Amanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us what we're leaving out. What else happened that night? I would love to know.
Yeah. What am I getting wrong? Tell me, Diane. Just tell me what am I getting wrong? Um, I said, that I went up there with you because I understood you needed the apology. I said I shouldn't have took that link to defend you. I shouldn't have.
But you're defending your friend. That's what you do.
Yeah,
And you were
I
trying
know.
to
And
stop it before it got 10 times worse, So go up and tell her. That's what, like, remember, and this is a little off topic, but I promise it relates. Remember when Natasha Cooper got really mad at us and I went in her chat and I started telling her like what happened and from our
yes,
perspective and all of that.
yes,
And then that some ass in the chat, I don't remember who it was, so sorry if you're the ass, but somebody in the chat came at me and said, "There's Wendy trying to do damage control." And I thought, I'm telling the truth. If that controls the damage, then good, right? Isn't that good? And I feel like
absolutely.
that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to go up there and calm things down before it got any worse than it, any more worse than it needed to be. And more worse, that's not a phrase, but whatever, any worse than it needed to be. And you were her friend. You were up there trying to fix things. And right, in hindsight, yeah, you probably shouldn't have, especially knowing how she just hung you out to dry. But
Oh,
let there be no mistake. It wasn't that she had Molly on panel, although none of us agreed with that. We all thought it was a bad idea. It was the fact that she ran and hid,
yeah, it
as
was.
like she did with the St. Jude stuff. Just ran and hid, watching from the corner, leaving nasty notes. That's what she did during the whole St. Jude time too.
Yeah,
Have
I just kept messaging me on Twitter.
alien.
She was messaging me on Twitter, just coming at me and coming at me and coming at me. And I'm up here crying my eyes out like a moron. And she didn't then she said, I'm done forever, blah, blah, blah. And then kept messaging, then blocked me, then unblocked me. Well, you're fucking staying blocked, Diane. That's why I haven't, she tried to invite me to a Discord the other day twice. I didn't come in the Discord. I wanted to see what you were saying. There was a big part of me that wanted to see it. But I don't want to fight with you. I didn't want this. Jenny Jen Jim was one of the people I called that day. I said, when you see that this is going to happen, and, I don't want you to be hit from the side. I don't want you hurt. That's what I was doing. I called Shannon and told her what was going to happen. I didn't want people to be hurt.
Yeah, you really did try to, and she didn't ask you to do that, right?
No.
Was she even thinking about them?
No.
Yeah, you were thinking about them. You were the one who was worried that other people were going to be hurt, and you wanted to try to fix that before it happened. I didn't even put that together until right now, Randy. I'm sorry. I should have realized that.
I love you, Vicky.
Yeah.
I just know, Diane, that what you say is getting back to us. That's why, somebody laughed about me going in chat. I'm like, Diane, what did I lie about?
Right. Because the shit that you say gets back to us every time. Just, you probably should know that. The shit that you say, especially when you say, please tell Wendy and Randy to leave me, that's going to get to us. That's going to come back to us.
Yeah, you wanted us to know to leave you out of our fuck shit. We didn't bring you into our fuck shit. Tracy did. So why didn't you go to Tracy? Here's an idea. Go live. Get on panel with Molly. She says, after apologizing for calling my kids junkies and me stupid, she was live the other day talking about what a dumbass you were and how stupid I am. How'd that work out for you, Diane?
Thank you, Ginger Locks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Kiki, I saw your comment earlier too. Thank you so much.
Thank
appreciate
you. Yes. The thing is this really, truly hurts. This wasn't this was more than a friend. Like, we were such good friends, so close. Could we ever be friends again? Charlie, I don't think so. No. 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 And I miss her. I worried about her all through Christmas. Um, I worried about her on Valentine's Day. I worried, I worry a lot about her. And then to know that she's in a Discord saying a lie.
Yeah. Like anyone wants to even talk about you, Diane. Nobody wants to even talk about you. Every time we have to talk about you, it's heartbreaking all over again.
Yeah.
Especially for Randy, but for a lot of people in this community, like you still to this day do not understand the gravity, I guess, of this situation. I really don't think you get it. You do not get what you did to this community. You don't get it. And I think until you do get it and truly humbly apologize, I don't think you're ever going to have peace. Not here anyway.
No. And I hate that because I know that she valued her channel. That's why I know that she did. Diane put a lot of money in her channel. People say it don't cost anything. Diane paid for her thumbnails. Diane paid for the logos on her merch. All that. Diane paid for all that.
Yeah, she really put a lot of work into her channel. I did zero for that channel. I barely showed up, especially toward the end there. I was calling off sick a lot. She did everything for that channel. That channel meant a lot to her. It meant a lot to the people in this community. That's why it's so painful to find out that you lied to everybody. And people were willing to forgive that. We were willing to say, okay, fine, you probably, things got out of hand. Do I think that Diane came here and planned to steal a bunch of money? No, I don't think that she did that. I think she probably got overwhelmed and just didn't feel like being honest about it, and then convinced herself that she didn't need to be honest about it. And we disagree with that. I disagree with that. I would have rather known. Some money going is better than zero money going. I mean, you could have said some, you could have corrected me once, you could have said something, but you didn't. You didn't say anything. You let me lie to everybody. It took me so long to get that through my head too. You know how many people had to tell me that? I felt like a liar. I came here devastated, begging for apologies, to people, begging them to forgive me for being such a horrible liar. And they had to tell me, no, I'm not a liar. You're the liar. You let me lie. I was a mess when this first happened. I didn't know what to think.
Well, I was, yeah, well, we were actually, a lot of us were a mess which is why, we said what we said about Steph today, a mess for a long time, sitting, begging and pleading. Then Jim looked at me and, he's like, I haven't seen you smile in 2 weeks. And that never phased. I felt like it didn't phase Diane. And it was all about, and has been all about Diane. And what we went through has been discarded. And then she said that Molly saw my video where me and you were live, and I said, this is what we went through. And that got to Molly. Molly realized what she did to us. Well, I don't believe anything gets to Molly. I don't think Molly cared.
No, I don't think she cares at all. I think probably Diane sent it to her. I think they were probably already talking. That's just my conspiracy. I don't know if it's true. They're probably already talking. She probably sent her that video and said, here, listen to this.
Yeah, it's going to stay up.
because she knew that she could get if she could get her to feel sad, that she would be willing to apologize. If she's willing to apologize to you, Randy, then she's got to be willing to apologize to Diane. And Diane really thought that at the end of that stream, everyone was going to go, gosh, we were wrong all along for years. How dare us call you a scammer? How dare anyone say that you did anything wrong? But you did do stuff wrong, Diane. You did. And I wish you would just see that. But you won't. Your ego and your pride.
Well, Dante, Diane's not a victim, but like I'll say, let's look. I'll say this to the end of time. Diane is not a victim here, but Diane was put into a victim position when they kept going into her real life, like calling her mom, calling Bob's mom.
None of which we agreed with or supported. We thought that was shitty, but it was going to be done to everybody else too. Every day there was going to be more and more people doxxed, more and more people's lives being touched every single day. That's the threats that were coming while you sat in a hole and hid for a fucking year while the rest of us were out here trying to fight. All the while you knew the truth and you said nothing.
My job getting called over and over and over. My stuff being sent to me in the mail. None of that was as bad as what you were going through, right, Diane?
Right. Well, you still feel like you're the only person that's been hurt in all this, which is just laughable to me. You think you're the only victim here. You're the only person that's got any reason to be upset. You're the only one treated badly. Fuck off. Crybaby bullshit. Fuck off.
She won't say anything. I know her way too well. She will not say anything. She will not come in here. She probably won't even go live now because you know, Diane, if you go live, we're going to record it and we're going to react to it. Because if you call me a liar,
we're going to snipe it. We're going to snipe it. We're going to go live while you're live. And we're going to have our reaction right over here with the rest of the fucking community. And you'll get 10 people in your stream, bitch.
And I would rather not do that, Diane. I didn't want to do this public. How about stop talking shit about me in private? Because you know what I don't do? I don't talk shit about you in private. Have someone send a screenshot of something I've said in a Discord about you.
It's true. None of us talk about her. We don't. We're trying to move on. Yes, Sin. We fought for it. Thank you. Oh, that's such a perfect comment. We fought for it. She just sat and watched. We've done the work, not you, Diana. So true, Sin. We did. We fought. Every day we show up back up here with our faces up. Yep. You know, whatever. Listen to people tell us, you know, we scam children. We're responsible, blah, blah, blah. All the things that people say and have been saying until finally people realized, no, it's not us. We did not know this was going to go like this. We had no idea. She lied to fucking everybody. And I'm sorry, Diane, but you're going to have to take responsibility for that because it is true. You lied to everybody.
And yes, and I know you so well. Yes, you have been very good to my grandchildren. Yes, you have. Yes. I know that. To them, it's Aunt Diane. Timber wanted to meet you. So bad. So bad. So before you start throwing shit up and saying, I did this and I did that, I know what you did. And I also know what you did.
Charlie, she's not going to be prosecuted because it's her money. At the end of the day, people super chatted a channel. We never had any kind of arrangement with St. Jude to raise money. It was not like a legitimate fundraiser for St. Jude. It was just, that's where both of us had income. We didn't need YouTube income. So whatever money we made on our channel was supposed to go to charity. That's what we both agreed on when we launched the channel. And then the channel grew. And I believe that, so I know some money did go. Obviously, some money did go. But the channel grew and grew and grew. And at some stage, she did stop saying all money. And she told me to stop saying all money. And I did. But I still believed, because I asked her what she's doing. And she said that she's still donating it to St. Jude. She just wants to be careful. I don't even know. I don't even understand her reason. I'd probably have to go back and look at it, but she wanted to be careful and not say things that, I don't know, we're going to get us in trouble. I honestly don't know. I'm so sorry. I could try to go back and look at our messages, but something like that. And then, so I believed still that all of our, that the money was still going there. All of our merch was still going there, and it was all marked. So I knew it. It wasn't even going to her. It was going straight to St. Jude. So anyway, that's why she can't be prosecuted, because it was never, it was her super chats. You can't sue somebody for that. It was a decision to give her super chats to St. Jude. Never say where your channel money is going. Yeah, I understand that. Anyway, that's why she can't be prosecuted. She didn't, steal anything. It was her money. She just promised us it was going somewhere, and she didn't follow through with that promise, I guess.
She finally just admitted it one night. I was at work.
Yeah, it was like a 4 or 5, 6 hour conversation I had with her on the phone, and she kept trying to rabbit trail down every other, this person, talk about this person, talk about this person. And I finally told her to shut off her computer, shut off her phone, just talk to just me. And she finally told the truth and I said, well, you need to tell the community now. You need to tell everybody. People need to know.
Yeah. Now that I came in that later that night, and I said, you need to go live now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it now. No, do it tomorrow. That's what happened. Somebody recorded the call. Wendy was let know, hey, this call is about to be put out. It was such a crazy ass time, but it was one of the worst things on here. And to hear that bitch in Mississippi stealing from Diane against kids, stealing. Like, I want to punch you in. But this is what, our Uni Rock said he was going to look into us. Think about that, Diane. We're still going through it. It's not going to go away.
So listen, I just got word that Diane has now deleted that Discord. So she's running again. It's awesome. I love that, Diane. That's great. So she's deleted that Discord. The Discord is gone now. And she's back in hiding. So great.
Paul.
I'm sure we'll see her again in 6 weeks.
I'm going to go back to work.
I love you. We're getting to discuss the St. Jude thing for the millionth time.
Oh, shit. That ain't even worth talking about.
I know.
Let me get on the trial.
I know. Jim said you better get on the trial. He hooked.
He knows, man. He knows. You'd much rather be talking about the trial than this mess.
Well, the fact that she deleted the Discord, and I know, see, here's my brain. I bet she's heartbroken because we're talking about it.
No, honey. She deleted the Discord before everybody could copy what was already in there, I'm sure. And she's running because that's what she does. She runs. She runs. She hides. She won't face anything head on, ever. She won't have an honest conversation about this because she sees herself as the victim. And until she can see past the end of her own nose, she's never going to get it. Never.
She did nothing legally wrong. She just misled everyone. I don't know. I guess. Yeah. And, I always assumed that some money went back into her channel. I just assumed that because she did giveaways and stuff. But I would like to know.
Yeah, I think I even said that after. Like, what a ridiculous standard to hold her to for like 4 years straight. She's supposed to pay for guest speakers, pay for giveaways, pay for everything out of her own pocket, and then still give every dime and dollar to St. Jude, even though it's the channel's grown exponentially and was obviously making a lot more money. It never occurred to me. I never had a monetized channel, so I didn't know that. It didn't even occur to me. I was an idiot. I was an absolute idiot, and I've apologized many, many, many times. I'm still sorry. I would be willing to apologize even more today. I feel like an absolute idiot. I feel like there's 100 things I could have done differently, but I didn't. And I have to live with that.
Yeah. Me too. And me too. But I don't know. I'm sick of paying for someone else's mistake. I'll tell you that. I have made enough mistakes in my life, and I've paid for all of them. And I've made mistakes on here, and I've paid for those too. This I didn't do, and I'm sick of paying for it, Diane. Where's the lie in that? Show me the lie.
Right.
Show me where I wanted Marissa on a panel.
No, nobody wanted that. We all told her it was a bad idea. I know, Ginger Locks, I know, but I just, you go back and you think, well, I could have done this. I could have maybe said this. I could have seen this. I could have asked this, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I can't. I can't go back in time and do all the things I would do now. I can't. Like this is the mistakes I made are the mistakes I made. I can't fix them. I can't change them. They are what they are. I've apologized profusely, and thankfully, thank God, you guys are willing to forgive me for that. I mean,
But
that's
what
all I can
Diane
ask.
doesn't see is we scraped like I said this while you were gone. I said we scraped this off, with our fingernails, scraped it up. Remember going live at midnight?
Yeah.
My time when I would get off
Yep.
work.
Yeah.
Just anything, trying to come around and trying to keep it afloat, trying to
Yes.
keep going and pushing and pushing. And even when, and don't you dare say this is a lot. When the Merb stuff came to me and I was getting a lot of views, she tried to take that from me. And I messaged her. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. Right. And when we started doing our own thing on Friday nights, she started wanting that time slot. She
Yep.
started wanting to come up here with us. And then when you said, I think, you said no, because I would not have gone for that. I would have absolutely not done that. And you knew it. She was like, "You're turning into Wendy. Who are
Yep.
you?" Like somehow I'm the bad person here. It's insane to me.
Thank you, Pammy B. Right. It was, who are you? You're brainwashed by Wendy. Now you act like Wendy. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? I'm still me. You're not you.
Or maybe you are you and we just see you now. Maybe that's what it is. You are you. And now we see you. And we don't want to fuck with you. So leave us alone. We don't talk about you. Even privately, we don't talk about you.
No. The only thing that I've said in a Discord was, does anybody know why Diane's handing out Discord invites?
Yeah. Shockingly, I did not get an invite to that Discord. I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, no, 50 Shades, you're wrong. She does not want this attention. I promise you that. She did not want this. She is shocked.
That's why she deleted her Discord. Hey, Miss Leah.
Yeah.
That's why she just deleted it and ran again, because that's what she does.
Yeah, she does not want this attention. She doesn't like being talked about. She wants everybody to put her back on the pedestal she used to be on. And I miss those times.
I do too. I miss what our channel used to be.
Yeah,
I
me
do.
too.
A lot of people do. You didn't, Jenny? I'm shocked. I'm shocked that we didn't get an invite. I'm just so
because
rude.
used to 50 Shades, she could stomp her foot and tell people what to do.
Right. Yes, Ginger Locks.
I could show y'all where she would, me and Wendy would be live, and she would say, "Change the subject. Don't let them talk about me. Stop it. Why are you allowing this to be said in your chat?" The truth you want to talk some truth, Diane, we can do that.
Right. Right. We'd have to deal with her afterwards. Why did you let them say that? Because it's the fucking truth. People were, and that was the part that I never understood. Just come and face the music. Just tell them. Tell them the truth. The people will forgive you or they won't, but at least they'll have the truth. She wouldn't do it. And I knew she wouldn't do it. That's why I went live that day. That's why. I can't sit here and know the truth and not say anything. That is the worst position in the world to be in. I know the truth. The community's still freaking out. They're still upset. They're demanding to see things. And I'm sitting here knowing the truth and say nothing. I can't. I can't.
Ganja Granny, I don't think you're wrong. I think that Diane does. She misses us, but I promise you, what Diane misses more is her channel.
The respect. She misses the respect that she had. And she did have respect. We all respected her. We did. But once upon a time, Diane could just say the word and we jumped. We did whatever she wanted because she was it. She was the queen. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, you don't ever need to hush, Ziggy. Ever.
Ever.
That's why she hates me. I know that's why she hates me. She blames this whole thing on me.
That's the truth. She 100% blames this on Wendy.
She had so many people hating me behind the scenes. People who are now coming out of the woodwork to apologize for hating me because of the shit she told them. Crazy. She worked such a campaign against me.
Yes. Yes, and which is what she's trying to do now, it seems like, and grouping me into it. Right, Sandy. It's Randy's line. I love Randy, but
right.
You know, that was the other message.
And the triangulation, you see it? Randy was there. I was there. Wendy wasn't. Like somehow I don't know what's going on. I know everything that's going on.
Did you forget we had a 3-way phone call that night, Diane? Me, you, and Wendy.
Yes, I told you it was a bad idea that night. Yeah. And you asked me to come be on panel. Every time she would ask me to be on panel, I would just cringe. But I kept my mouth shut because the community seemed to want her back.
Let's see. YouTube has a short attention span. Give it 10 minutes. But say, Willow, that sadly, they have a short attention span when it comes to Marissa over there kicking someone whose whole family has been destroyed by an attempted suicide. Their attention is short to that. Somebody lies that you stole from St. Jude. That shit goes on for years and years and years and years and years.
Oh my God. And other communities pick it up. Without a Crystal Ball mentioned it. Other communities pick it up every once in a while. I hear things. And supposedly something happened with a big scam with St. Jude. That's all they hear. The headline. None of the details. Did she? Yeah, see, none of the details get mentioned, which, you know, fine. Obviously, why would they know? You know, they probably don't know any of the details. The headline's bad enough. Hey, Miss Nomer, I love you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. That's how I feel. Everyone deserves a second chance. She fucked hers. She did. And no one else. Yeah.
We literally fed her what the fuck to say. You know,
yes.
If you can't,
so many times.
Be humble. We'll teach you how to be humble.
Yes.
Because Lord knows I've had to humble myself at people's feet many times.
So many times I gave her the exact words to say. Say this. And it finally occurred to me, I think it was like that night where I was like, why am I telling you what to say? You should know how to be apologetic. If it's the truth, be real, be humble. Be wrong. You're wrong in this. You played this wrong. Be wrong. Say you're wrong. Stop trying to come out here and pretend that you're the victim somehow and that everybody did something bad to you. No, you did the bad thing. You lied to everyone.
I know, Ziggy. And I got up there and spoon fed her. And I'm like, I know you don't want to talk about this, but, and, you know, would kind of lead her into it. Now, I will say that Diane is a generous person. Yes. A humble person. Not even a little. Not even a little. And I know one thing. People would literally start sending Diane PayPal requests because she let people know that she did have money. And I know that she got fed up with that. And I know that happens to a few people on here. And it's happened to me. Like, yeah, right. But So I know that there's a lot that she got fed up with, but she could have came on here. I don't know. I'm rambling now. All you had to do was come on here and own your shit, just like everybody else has to. You're no better than they are, Diane.
Right. All the shit that happened to her was wrong. It shouldn't have happened. I wish that it didn't. But the fact that she cares so much that happened to her, but she didn't give a fuck that it was about to happen to everybody else. You
Right.
know, they were going after her mods. One a day was the threat. She didn't give a shit.
And the fact that Wendy said what she said, I didn't like what Wendy said to Isaac, but Diane didn't take it for what it was worth. What Wendy was saying was, do what you want to Diane, leave the mods alone.
Yes, 100%. 100%, and I stand by it. The mods are innocent. They didn't know.
Yeah. People have heard me beg. I've begged on panel, I've begged off panel, I've begged privately on the phone, and she's don't start, don't say it, don't say it. Because I've told her, I'm like, I know that you've given a lot, just show them.
Right.
She used to show.
Yes.
And she swears it didn't happen, but it did.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, 50 Shades. Leave the mods alone. They had nothing to do with it. They're innocent. But even the threat against them was not enough to get her to. She wasn't going to say it the truth ever. I had to do it. And she still hates me. She wants to hate me for that forever. Go ahead. I don't regret it at all. I'm glad. I wish I had done it sooner. I wish I had known the truth before then, so I could have said it then.
Nikki, she donated a lot. Some of it went to her channel. Some of it went to help people. And so the wish list thing, she's acting like we ruined the Christmas wish list this year. I'm going to put that out. Here's what. Every year with the wish list, and I'm not saying Diane didn't buy off the wish list because I'm sure that she did. But the people that do the work with the wish list, that's the mods. The mods drop the wish list.
The way that wish list thing ended, though, was really sad to me.
Yeah.
That poor Pickle had a channel that had like 30 people. And she was over there running those wish lists like 24-hour streams or however long she could. Instead of Diane doing it on her channel that has obviously way more people. It's like, I'm sorry, you dropped the ball with the wish list, Diane. Nobody else.
And we got backlash. I never said I wouldn't drop the wish list because I would have still dropped the wish list. It was her attitude about the wish list. We wanted everybody to have a good Christmas. Pickle is an angel.
She is. Pickle's very sweet. Very good person.
Diane literally said to me, the wish lists are my baby. Honey, let me tell you something. When you have a baby, you rock it.
Right? The baby that you pawned off to Pickle to raise. Like, what the hell? Why didn't you run that on your own channel? I don't understand. Way bigger audience. Who's going to see it on Pickle's little channel? Not, no offense to her, but she's got a tiny little channel. 30 subscribers or something when she started. Like, my goodness.
But it got to where over on Diane's channel, the only mods that was dropping anything was me. Thank you next till she left, and Cynthia. This last time, Diane had no idea how much work went into it. And then when she came in talking about a troll comment, I said, if you're here watching, drop links. Help.
Right.
It never occurred to Diane to help drop the links.
No. And the thing is that, and I understand what people's point was when they were saying it too. And she probably shouldn't have even done the wish list this year because she just doesn't have the same standing. But I know that those wish lists were done well. Like,
yes.
Although I don't know who any of the people were, and I'm sure Diane bought off of them. they weren't like for the mods or us or anything. They weren't. It wasn't like that ever, to my knowledge, anyway. Because people were like, she's only doing that for her friends or whatever. I don't. I
Yeah,
really
no,
don't believe
that's not true. None
I
of
don't
us
believe
ever
that's true.
put in for wish lists. None of us that I know of. I know I didn't. I got accused of it every year. Hey, I gotta
Yeah,
let my dog
a
in. I'll
lot
be
of
right back.
okay, yeah. People would be accused of, she's buying for her mods, or that people have double wish lists or stuff. And I don't think any of that is true, to be fair. I really don't think any of that's true, but she probably shouldn't have even bothered because she just doesn't have the same standing in the community that she used to. She just came back and just tried to be like it was, and it just you have to earn that back. You have to earn back people's trust and respect. You can't just come here and demand it. And that's just not it's just not going to ever go that way. You can't just demand people see you the way you want them to see you. You need to earn that. Yeah, they were. The wish lists were honest. They were. Begged for hours in a VC, hours countless times. I heard it with my own ears. I know, and that's why it pisses me off when Truth, says things like, I supported you for 5 minutes. Like you had any idea about what I have dealt with or gone through or struggled, you wouldn't say any of that, but you don't, so it's fine. But to try to say that I never asked for receipts, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. I begged, screamed, cried, bargained, anything to get receipts out of her. Not to show the pigs that were going at her with her sister. Not to show them. Fuck them forever. But me, why can't I see them? Why can't I know? Why can't Randy know? Why can't anyone show someone? She wouldn't. Yeah, they're never going to know, sweet, because I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. But you guys know. Hey, Clancy, good to see you. Yeah, Ganja Granny, I think you're right. I think that's what happened when she came back. People were trying to move forward, but she could never, I don't know, she could just never bring it back. Her streams were really hard. They were awkward. I barely went to her streams. I got yelled at more than once for that. You don't even come to my streams. I know. You're right. I don't. They were very awkward for me being in there. But I don't tell anybody this. Like, this is just like, I just keep that to myself because that's my issue. I deal with that. Yeah, misnomer. I know. A lot of people feel that way. Infidel lady, yeah. I mean, and we don't talk about it very often because why? What is there left to say? It was a horrible time for a lot of people.
It was awful. Even if she continue to make amends, she'll never be able to. Right, and I know that's got to suck. But I do think that if she had came back and humbled herself down and said, I screwed up. I should have told y'all but she wouldn't do that.
She wouldn't do it. Yeah, no, sweet. I never told anybody to not go in her streams or not talk to her or anything.
Mm-mm.
I never did that. I never told Randy to do that. I never told anyone to pick between the two of us ever. No.
No. Wendy didn't. Diane did.
Diane did. Diane told people to stay away from me. Diane told people that I was a pathological narcissist liar, which is hysterical to me. And complete projection as far as I'm concerned. But, that's what she told people. And, people believed her and didn't talk to me for a long time. And then finally now are coming out of the woodwork going, I can't believe I listened to her. I can't believe what she told me about you. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy.
And I hate it because, and look, I don't like saying that, but I do feel like YouTube was all Diane had. Like, she's retired, whatever. And I hate this for her. I do.
Listen, I'm not saying you can't have a channel, but I am saying this probably isn't a community. You probably should make a new channel, disappear. Go do something else somewhere else. Thank you, sweet. I love you, sweetheart. I know. Super whatever. What is your name? Super killer, subpar killer. When she came back, you ran right there with your tail between your legs, tried to gaslight a whole community along with Diane and rewrite history. What, less than 3 months ago? Yeah, none of that is true, but okay.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I did any of that, to be fair. I didn't run back anywhere with my tail any damn where. And I didn't try to gaslight a community into anything. I mean, do you have anything specific that I gaslit people about? By all means, don't block them. I don't know if anyone blocked them already, but by all means, what did I gaslight anybody into thinking? Please, I can't wait to hear. I love you too, sweetheart.
Oh, and hit him.
Anybody else in here feel gaslit by me?
No, I'm gonna go see when that was made.
I mean, come on, say it. Say it with your chest. What did I gaslight people about? By all means, please tell me.
September 2nd, 2022. You've been around a long time, huh?
Yeah, what history was rewritten? Please. No, Persephone, of course not.
Never, Persephone.
Never, never, never.
No,
Yeah.
and
What history did I rewrite? Please, by all means, say things, say examples.
I
I would
know,
love
Ziggy,
to
I
hear
get
that.
it. Yeah, no one ever tried to gaslight anyone. I remember you cried and begged Diane and said, "Please, you're gonna ruin my reputation because you made me part of this."
Did that
It
person get blocked?
no, I unblocked them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'd love to know. Here's Republican Ash. I remember you cried and begged Diane and said, please, you're going to ruin my reputation because you made them think I'm part of this. Yeah. Republican Ash, did you hear what we said earlier about 50 Shades? Why would you when they were falling in your lap to show receipts you had nothing to do with? I still am waiting to hear what I gaslit people about or what history I've rewritten. Please feel free to say all you need to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's no reason to lie about us. We're sitting right here. We know what happened. We were there. We lived it.
Right.
Day in and day out. We'd wake up with it right there in our face. And then I would go and try to work 12-hour shifts with it in my face, hearing about it. Then I'd come home, hear about it. Oh, yeah. Good times.
So
Good
yeah,
times.
well, tell me, please. I would love to know. And anybody else, feel free. Did I what history did I rewrite? What gaslighting have I done? Please speak it. Say what you
You
got to
thought we were
say.
too welcoming. It wound me up too. I didn't see. And the sad thing was, is we kept our friendship offline. Like we did speak for a while. Then me and Diane kind of made up. But everything that we did, I felt like on YouTube was very forced. Even up to the last stream where I yodeled. I didn't want to be up there. And it had nothing to do with me not loving Diane or not liking Diane. It had things I just didn't feel that chemistry anymore. I felt like she was wanting me up there to hurt Wendy. It just felt forced. And I knew people didn't understand.
Thank you, Kathy. I know that I didn't. I didn't rewrite any history and I didn't gaslight anybody into anything, but I just wanted that troll account, since they don't have the guts to be in here under their real name, to feel comfortable to say so. Put it out there. Hey, Carlos, what did I do? What did I gaslit? You still have those Xmas presents down in the basement? I know you don't have a basement. No, the presents that I had were donated. I donated them. I couldn't have them. I couldn't look at them. Sorry. That's just. I know everyone's gonna love that story and run with it. Blah blah blah. I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. I didn't. I donated them. They went to a good home. That's how I handled that.
I'm
We
trying
did, Kathy. We did. We tried. Thank you, Carrie Pink. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate that.
I'm trying to put this on subscribers only, but for some reason I have forgotten how to do it.
Yes, I did. I donated them to my local Nebraska charity. They went to my son's ministry in Zimbabwe. Yes. Right, Ziggy. Right. So true. Lee, I left her membership before any of this even happened. Before she even left the first time, I left her membership. And I've never been back as a member.
There, okay, there it is. Duh.
Harry
Found
Pink.
it. Well, I left her membership after that night happened. Hey, Romad. Um, it never felt the same. Yeah, it never felt the same. I left that night and refused to speak to her. And the reason I refused to speak to her, because the night that she was telling me I was a different person and that I was nuts about the StreamYard thing, I knew if I called her that it would be, I don't know, that she would talk me back into talking to her. I just didn't do it.
All right, British Chippy, I'm looking for your stuff. She said my opinion's up there. Let me read. Okay, so she says, I thought you were too welcoming with her and it wound me up too. I didn't write you off, but it seemed like everyone that mattered spoke about something behind the scenes and came back all smiles. Yeah. Yeah, we did talk a lot of stuff behind the scenes. We did. And we tried to have a united front, I think, for the sake of the community, which I know people laugh at me when I say that, but it is the truth. Really for the I kept my mouth shut. I didn't, I played nice because it seemed that's what. Oh, the next message. Damn it, British Chippy, I thought I was on top of it. Let's see. Oh, and her doings felt like they were made lesser than they were. I wouldn't ever say that either of you proclaimed she was innocent. Right, we did. I think you're probably right on that. Is that the right? I hope I read the right one. We wanted her to heal too. We did. We wanted. It was. It probably was. I don't know. That's hard for me to say. I don't think I acted like it wasn't a big deal. I think what I wanted to do was help facilitate healing, and it seemed like in order to do that, we had to move on. We had to go forward, and she wasn't going to talk about it. We weren't allowed to talk about it without it being a whole problem. I think this is probably the most we've even spoken on it. We're probably going to regret this whole stream. But whatever. The truth is the truth. Like, and people behind the scenes, that were there with us in the trenches know all this already. This isn't news to anybody that I'm friends with, but it's probably news to, those of you who aren't with me behind the scenes who know all of this already. But yeah.
What is it, news? I had to step away.
That we would talk things out behind the scenes and come forward with a more like a united front.
Oh, yeah.
And like, not play down what she did or act like it wasn't a big deal, but we didn't speak on it ever. And I think the reason we did that, mostly she didn't want to ever speak about it.
Yeah.
She refused to speak about it. And if we ever spoke about it, then messages like this would get dropped.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing right here. She would get very angry about it.
Very, very, very angry. And
so we didn't we didn't talk about it a lot very publicly. It's okay, Ganja Granny, no problem. I understand.
And it was uncomfortable to talk about publicly. It was, and honestly, when people hate you as bad as people started hating us, you get to where you don't want to give them the satisfaction of seeing your pain. You don't want to give them the satisfaction of seeing you fight. You don't want to give them any satisfaction because people just started coming for our throat.
Yeah. People really hated us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we took it all. We took every bullet because
Well, we
cared about this community. That's why. I mean, honestly, that for me, that's the reason. I care so much about the people in this community, even the people that I really don't like. That we're a community at the end of the day. We're supposed to do good at the end of the day. We all have our squabbles and we go back and forth and all of that, but supposedly at the end of that, there's real people here.
Yeah, we lost friends. Like okay, Sarah F was over there talking shit about us today. She was our friend. Um, Bodie Blue, she was our friend. You know, there's some people that we lost that we were just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say your name, Skippy B. That one hurt. That one hurt a lot because she made me masks for work, mailed me stuff that was from her like grandma, some knitting stuff. It just meant the world to me. And now she won't so much as she's got me blocked on Twitter, won't speak to me, won't nothing. So all that hurts. You know, when you lose people, and I lost them because I don't know if they thought that I scammed or if they just thought I was completely supporting Diane.
Well, here's the thing. In a group this size, obviously, this isn't like 4 people here. There's a lot of people. Everyone's going to have their own opinion on how things were handled and maybe how they would have done it better or they would have done it differently or whatever.
Thank you, Angela.
You know, I did the best I could at the time. And if that's not good enough for other people, then I'm sorry. I don't know how to go back and do something different now. I can't. It is what it is, you know? But it was not an easy time.
Yeah, I think people knew, Cass, that there was definitely were issues. There were definitely issues. Um, Carrie Pink, thanks before typing back. I never hate anyone. It's a strong word. It's a very strong word, but you've had a lot of strong words. Let's be real. And I've took those strong words. Do y'all have any idea how much we've taken? People now like Cosmic and RD Rostog and them. The St. Jude scammer supporter, the enablers, whatever. I mean, my shit.
Yeah.
We've given them a lot of time, Ganja Granny. It's okay. It is what it is. If they can't hate us for St. Jude, they'll think of something else, and that's okay too. Don't judge people.
I don't care about them, but I do care about other people that.
Well, I thank you so much, Carrie Pink. I appreciate that.
It is the first
yes.
Sorry. Twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is the first thing brought up always. That's always going to be attached to us. Always.
Mm-hmm. And Diane just thinks she can genie her way out of it, like blink, blink. No.
Right. Stick your head in the sand and pretend none of this is happening. And
thank you, Carrie. Thank you. We love you too, Jana. We love you. See, I thought I lost Jana for a long time. I'm even was up in her DMs. Hey.
I'm so the opposite of that. If I don't hear from someone in a while, I just assume I'm off the list, and eventually they'll say something to me. And you're like tracking people down. Where you been? Why aren't you talking to me? Are we friends?
Yeah. Do you still love me?
You still love me? Tell me you love me still. That's awesome. I love that.
Thank you, Destiny Lynn. Randy notices people. Diane didn't. Well, that because British Chippy, this is something I know. I miss a lot of things, but this is what I.
You're dead. I'm sorry, Randy. When he assumes you're dead, I do. I'm like, all right, well, I don't hunt people down. Like, I don't go find you. So if you're waiting for me to come find you, please don't, because I really don't do that. So you're gonna have to come and tell me, and then I'll come find you if you want. Sorry.
Reality is Diane screwed herself. Right, Cassandra. And Diane screwed Diane, and she don't want to admit that.
Right.
I'm like Randy for about 6 months, then I'm done. If you don't answer in 6 months, I go Wendy. Well, if you hadn't answered me back out, that would have been my answer.
Thank you, Destiny Lynn, for that. I appreciate that, Destiny.
I just always feel like
Check yes or no. Are we friend? Are we friend? Yes or no?
I
Please
always
check yes.
tell my
Yes,
kids,
yes.
I always tell my kids, everybody, this is why I get to know people. And I know I get in trouble a lot for giving my number out and talking to people offline. But everybody's opinion, unless you're a troll, is important in some way. You don't have to agree with me. Your opinion is important to me. I promise. I got an MIA message from Randy. I thought it was very sweet. She noticed I wasn't in the
I
chat.
know. See, and I am horrible about that. But I'll notice too. I'm like, P Fergs hasn't been around. I wonder if she's mad at me for something. I miss her. She's great people. Da da da. But I don't message you and say that. So how would you even know that I think that? You don't. It's my fault. It's my fault. But I'm so glad that Randy will message people because I'm terrible about it. I don't do it. Wildflower says I'm not ever playing hide and seek with Wendy. Yeah, I'll just go home. Fuck it. I can't find anybody. Bye.
You've really grown from day one. Remember
You
those
all
days.
ditched me.
Hurt
I'm
pain
going
never
home.
goes. I Ganja Granny, I've tried. I mean, you can't stay the same because you stay stagnant. And I gotta say, Randy hangs up on me. She sends my calls to voicemail. That's not true, Ziggy.
Ziggy, you lie. You're on the lie over there.
I do feel like that Diane stayed stagnant. I think she thought it was just going to keep coming to her. Oh, I will, Charlie. I promise. I promise I will.
I think so too. Sorry, I'm stepped away for a second, but I think you're right. She just expected all this to go back without having to do any of the work, and you just can't. It's not reasonable.
And the truth is so much of the work that, when her streams would go up and she'd have these big grandiose streams with all this proof, it was other people finding it and handing it to her, which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. But then she's like, we come with the proof. We come with the proof. And I'm like, it's really not fair, especially when I had spent hours on the phone with, let's just go back to the MERB thing. When I spent hours on the phone with the MERB people, and she wanted to go live about it and didn't even know the players. I ain't gonna lie, that pissed me off.
Right. You did the work on that. Absolutely. Yes. I remember that.
Yes. I miss your face, Truth Seeker knows. Yes. I love you too, Ziggy. Where's my sweet sin? Because I know she's her. Oh. And Cynthia has hurt and begged and cried and over this. This has been awful.
Sin is always ready to jump into battle. She's such a good friend, man. She's such a good friend.
Sweet said she's had you blocked for 2 weeks and you hadn't even noticed.
Yeah, I get in trouble with her a lot. I'm not good about it, y'all. Don't expect me to come to you. I'm not gonna. I'm terrible about it.
I love you. You never commented on the Jimmy thing, have you? No. Not even with a 10-foot pole, Charlie.
I feel horrible for Sin. She's a ride or die type. She is a ride or die, and it breaks her heart. I hate that. It pisses me off, man. I'm very protective of Sin because she is a ride or die, and she's the first one to jump into the firing squad. She just is. Hit me first. Like, that's her every time. She jumps right in, man. She's not afraid of any damn body. And when people break up or friendships break up, it crushes her to her soul.
Yes, please. Yeah, Brett's mom. It does. Pick me up a hoagie. It crushes
her to her soul. And then she is too good for this place. Like, that's how I feel. Like, don't worry about my heart being broken. But man, when you start breaking Sin's heart, it's heartbreaking for me. I can't stand that.
Yes. And then Cynthia says stuff like, you think I'm weak, but I'm not. I'm like, I know, my little tater tot. If she's in here, this is gonna make her come out swinging. Me calling her my little tater tot.
Sin is one in a million, and she's a good friend to have, man. She's a good friend.
She is, and that's the thing. The friendships that Diane missed out on, that a lot of people miss out on because of their hatred for one person. It's I don't know, unreal to me. Because I mean, well, I have people in my real life. Mama Tot, yes, Biggie Biggie. Um, but y'all are just as important to me than they are. There's my little tater tot. I think this live should end on a funny story, like when Wendy had her son sing that one song, a song she didn't even really realize. Oh, the lyrics too. Yeah.
Oh God, yes, that song is fantastic. Or that clip is. I have the video of it somewhere. I'm sure I've shown it on my channel. But yeah, he did. He started to sing that Hallelujah song that talks about David and Bathsheba and all that. I had no idea. I did not know what the words were. And then he starts singing the words, and and I'm like, what? Wait, what? And he's like, yeah, those are the words. And my other little son, oh, my little son, he's not little anymore, but the younger son also knew the words. I was dying. All right, let me see if I can find it. Let's see.
Me too, 50. That is one of my most favorite songs.
Same. It's one of my most favorite songs. Yes, and I could listen to my son sing for days. Like, I just absolutely love it. He's it's very special to me. Let me see if I can find it. I don't want to show the video of it, but I can play the audio. The audio is the good part. I'm looking for it. You can still talk.
Yes, Maud. Yes. What's going on in this chat over here? Sweet says, Kay, pants are coming off.
I'm not watching the chat. You're on chat duty.
Well,
okay,
things are going down.
Here it is.
Okay. All right. I don't have to add it.
No, because I'm just going to play the audio.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay, so it starts out me yelling at Jonathan because he's making fun of everybody, and I'm like trying to have this beautiful moment with my children. So yeah. So it starts out a little rocky.
Okay.
That's him singing.
Is it playing?
Yeah. Can you hear it?
No.
You can't hear anything?
No.
All right. 1 second, please. I wonder if I need to be. Let me see if I can open this.
Yep, that's right. Yep, that's right.
Can you hear it now?
Not if it's playing, no.
You can't hear any of that. Okay.
No.
All right, let me see if I have to screen share it.
Hey, Tragedy Pimps and Drama Hoes Exposed.
Okay, if we show this, can you present me though? Like, bring this in and then present something else. Don't know what I mean? So that his face isn't up there. Like, show me full screen, or show you full screen, you, not me. Show you full screen, and then bring it backstage. There you go. Now bring it in. No, show you again.
I did. See if it'll. How's that? It's in.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay, now let me see if this will work. Can you hear it?
I'm trying to. I'm having
yes.
Can you hear that? Okay, so here we go.
No. Be quiet right now. Shh, we're having a moment. Now stop it.
All beautiful moments start out with a big fight.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? And it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, and the minor falls in the major lift, and the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Me too, 50 Shades. This is my favorite song ever.
Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof.
What?
Her beauty in the moonlight outdrew you. Well, she tied you to a kitchen chair. And she broke your throat and she cut your hair.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, God.
This is the real song?
Yes.
These are horrible sex stories from the Bible. This is terrible. This is not
50 Shades of God.
50 Shades of God.
50 Shades of God. That's great.
50 Shades of Dave.
Oh, sorry.
50 Shades of
66 books of God.
Oh my God.
66 Shades of Dave.
Okay, start that again now.
It's a...
Be holy. Come on.
Put yourself together. Be holy.
But you needed proof. You saw her cleaning on the roof. her blouse in the moonlight outdrew you.
He's trying so hard.
Well, she sat you down in the chair and she touched your throat and she curled your hair. And from up your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, and then we just gave up after that.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Just hallelujah.
Okay, I'm done.
That was it for that.
That's great. That is great.
Come on, be holy. And so he changed the words. At the end, he's all from your mouth. She drew the, and then he's like stops and he goes, hallelujah. So good, man. Funny, man.
She curled your hair.
Holy, yeah, he curled your hair. He sat you down in the chair, curled your hair. Oh, dead. I had no idea. That song was like that. I had no idea. I'm like, these are horrible sex stories from the Bible. That's what these are. Terrible.
Horrible sex stories from the Bible.
Shameful.
Well, at least we ended on a good note.
Yeah, it's a good memory though. It's fun. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I love the boy. He's good. Pray for him in Zimbabwe.
Yes. She said she starts with huh? Then it goes downhill.
Yeah, I know. Huh. I said, what? No, are you serious right now? I have the whole thing memorized. He's like, yeah, those are the words. And my other son's like, yeah, don't you know the word? Like, I'm like, no, clearly I do not know the words. Clearly. Like,
I think I thought I knew the words, but
yeah. I know the hallelujah part. That's
yeah.
good.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
He's good though.
He is.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's a great singer. I could listen to him all day. He's fantastic.
Well, I don't know how long we've been live, but I'm pretty sure it's been a long time. Thank you for this, Tracy. We're blaming you.
and Diane too. Fuck both of you for that. You ruined our whole day. Just kidding. All right. I think we've done enough damage, I'm sure. So we'll see everybody later. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Love y'all. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it very
Bye.
much. Bye, y'all.